Runaway robot. Okay, cool. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Wowee.
Or 2 full seasons of Breaking Bad.
I had to fix this earlier as well, so I'm sorry about that. Welcome to DieFall. I just looked it up. It's episode 19. And now we can legally buy cigarettes in New Jersey.
Yes.
So that's pretty cool.
Doozen. Okay, kid. Okay, Doozen was saying, "Where's my audio?"
We're 2 years away from being able to legally drink. So.
Yeah, correct. So
in America.
In America.
Yeah, in America.
In Japan, they don't give a crap. You can already drink.
My audio stuff it's apparently different right now. Okay, hang on. I'm fixing everyone's audio things.
Okay.
Because like everyone should have a compressor on them, and like I should, and like all the noise gate stuff. We should be okay.
Quick, fix everything.
All right, guys. Sorry, that was weird. It did that this morning too with the DM prep stream. It's just like all of my default audio stuff wasn't there, so that was weird. But all the other stuff was there. Anyways, welcome to DieFall. Generally, we talk for a little bit prior to doing the actual game, get everyone warmed up and things. So, Professor, how is conquering the world as a Pokemon master, a la like Final Fantasy Tactics? Okay, so pretty good then.
Okay, never do that again.
Yeah, that was pretty good though. I liked that. That was nice.
That kind of laugh is reserved for Ignas.
Oh, is it?
Is it now? Yeah, Conquest is really good. It's really fun. I'm really starting to understand it now, so that's always good when you start to figure out how an RPG works.
Yeah.
So
no, that helps.
So then it's like you can kind of figure out how to quote unquote break the game, just become really good at it.
Sure.
So it's a lot of fun, and there's been a lot of support recently, which has been really nice too.
That is always nice.
Oh, I didn't know Pokemon Conquest was an actual thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is it only for DS?
Yeah, it was for the DS. It came out during Generation 5. And you can play it on 3DS as well.
Huh.
It's very cool. It's like XCOM, but Pokemon.
That's so weird that they made a game like that.
Yeah.
I literally didn't even hear of it until he started playing it.
Yeah,
I had no idea.
Tecmo. So the Warriors series, it's kind of based around that too.
Sure.
Which is cool.
Interesting. Okay, cool. Hey, Rob. Rob, what have you been playing? I watched you click on some heads in Fortnite. That was good.
I exploded people. Yesterday, I was playing Hyrule Warriors for the first time ever because it came out on Switch, like the definitive edition. And it is
there you go.
Hey, there it is. Yeah, nice. Yeah. It's pretty dope. It's actually a lot of fun. As soon as I stopped streaming, I went into free play and I played like 3 more matches. It's a lot of fun. I really like it. Good. I was gonna stream it today, and then I decided I was playing Fortnite with friends. So friend night with.
It's always good too.
Yeah,
friending forts.
And then I'm gonna see Deadpool tonight.
Oh, so that's right, you are. Dude, I'm jealous. I'm kind of
boy.
Already saw it.
Okay.
I've heard.
All right, everyone.
So I am excited.
Friday.
Yeah, I know. I fucked up. I usually see these things on opening night, and I totally forgot.
I got tickets for like the afternoon, so right after work I went over to the theater and just watched it. It's just so good.
I do not remember opening this monster, but I'm glad I did.
Getting a little boost, huh? Nice, dude. Rel, so besides watching new Deadpool, what have you been up to?
It was good. Totally recommend, by the way.
Also,
let's see. Yes.
Yeah.
Go ahead,
bud. So I was gonna quick move us to the break screen real quick because I keep getting notification alerts and for some reason they're not turned off. So, but you can keep talking. I don't know why this is happening, but hey, you can go ahead.
Well, it's good that you asked me last because I got a lot to talk about. Aside from Deadpool 2, again, super recommend. So I'm almost.
That is so obnoxious. I'm sorry.
What?
That is. Oh my god. All of this stuff that's turn off all the notification sounds, it plays all of them. It plays all of the notification sounds. I don't understand. I'm so sorry. That went over everything. Yeah, it just it absolutely brutalized the audio for like 10 seconds. So sorry about that, everyone.
Fix
wow.
everything. Why don't you?
It's done.
Okay.
It's good.
All right.
It's the problem with using Discord. It's good.
Yeah. Am I good to continue?
Yes, sir. Sorry about that.
Okay. So I am almost done with Xenoblade 2 after nearly 150 hours, and at this point, yeah, well, that's part of it was just leaving the console on because it has missions like Assassin's Creed 2 where you just send out some of your troops to do missions for you, and you just do an in-game timer for all that. But I would estimate that I've spent probably actual in-game time probably close to 100 hours, and that's with all the side stuff and everything. Story mode doesn't take that long, but it's a massive RPG. How are you not going to do story mode? When I finally finish it, I'm going to eschew New Game Plus and actually start playing this.
My God.
Good.
Otherwise, well, two things I wanna pimp. One of which is I did a review of Lightfall, which is currently on my channel. Go watch it if you're interested in indie platformers. I'm not going to spoil what I say about it. Other thing is, well, because then you might not watch it. Other thing is, I got a game code for Overload, which is coming out on the 31st. And have you guys played Descent?
Nope.
That sounds like a game that was forever old ago.
It is.
I think I played on like Windows 95 PC at some point when I was a kid. Yeah, that sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah, big nods. It was my jam back in the day. Overload is basically modernized Descent. It is awesome, and I'm kind of jonesing to play it right now.
Cool, man. Well, sucks to be you. You have to wait on us. So
yeah.
You get to play some Dungeons and Dragons first. I mean, you could just like kill your character off and just do the thing.
Hey, you never know. I think I have some theories.
This is how DieFall ends. This is how DieFall ends.
If Ignas dies, we have no motivation to proceed forward at this point.
Yeah,
right. Well, for you guys, it's survive and maybe make it out. Yeah, that's about it, though.
For me, it's go back to playing Overload, which has been a ton of fun so far. So I want to build up hype for it.
Cool. So quick, Rob. Because I keep looking over your shoulder and I'm trying to figure out what game she's playing.
I just want to know. Watch_dogs 2.
Watch Dogs. Okay. Or _dogs. I guess I should get that right. _dogs. I didn't play the first one.
She beat Far Cry 5 during my last stream.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Because people were commenting on the ending, and I was like, what's happening?
I'm not paying attention to whatever back there. Spoiler alert, she's finishing games behind you the whole time. Oh. All right. You guys, you ready to play some Dungeons and Dragons?
Back to
Durgans and Dargans?
Sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. Excellent.
Got nothing better to do for the next 3 hours.
Yeah. So I think we kind of start off today's episode with like a shot of a village, and it's like at the foothills of the mountains, and everything seems relatively peaceful. We get. We come down into the.
I'm giving you background music.
I noticed. We come down into the city streets, and there's a small marketplace going on there. You see like the smoke of a nearby blacksmith's forge, and it looks like most of the people there are of elven descent in one way or another. And it seems there's one large road that kind of runs through the main part of the town, and it just looks like a day-to-day life there of a small town, and we kind of see all this happening. We see a transaction at like a market stall for like a farmer selling some goods, or a small children playing in the street, hoops and sticks and things like that, and maybe playing tag out in the green. When we hear a cry out in the distance, it's in Elven, and it's non-subtitled for the episode. And you just hear this shouting starting, and people start panicking and start running around. And after about 30 seconds of watching people like grabbing children and running, and other people like grabbing their bows and swords and shields and things like that, you see like dozens and dozens of orcs and goblins come storming through the small town. Some of them immediately killing the ones that have taken up arms. The other ones grabbing, like goblins grabbing children and women and things like that and dragging them off. And then we kind of pull back as like the town is set aflame, and that's kind of where we leave off on the intro. And that's where we pull back and we have DieFall come in.
Oh gosh.
This is where we come back to the deep dark, and we find our heroes outside the hidden home of one dwarf, Odeg Silvernail, of the former Silvernail tribe that used to own and run this dwarven stronghold that you guys have been exploring. And you've returned to ask him a couple questions about this large fire primordial that happens to be taken residence in the dwarven forges. Well, you come back to try to talk to him about it, and he seems to be missing. This is, I think, where we come in. Before we do anything like that, I think I do have some experience to be awarded to you guys here. You guys each get 100 experience for the orcs. I know we haven't done rests, but we've been should have been doing experience at the end of every session. And so I need you guys to help remind me about goals and experience for sessions.
Okey-doke.
So please keep me honest. So you each get 100 for the orcs, and then Darien, you get an extra 100 for doing physical protection of Ignas.
Whee!
As well as
thanks, buddy.
Attempting to keep Jirok alive. You expended more of your ability to make that happen. So you've progressed towards those two goals, so you're rewarded some experience for those things.
Thanks, friend.
Yeah. So anyways, so we kind of come here and we see our heroes out. To set the scene a little bit better for those of you that may not have been here last week, you're out kind of in what would have been an old mushroom farm. So the ground is soft and loamy. And the dirt would have been good for farming mushrooms of various different types, but it's definitely been barren for quite some time. You guys have made your way across this large field over to a natural stone wall formation where you had stayed with Odeg the previous night, finding his secret entrance open and not really sure what's happened. So what would, do you guys have any goals you'd like to change prior to us getting into this, or would you, are you down with the get down? We can go through them real quick.
Yeah, I might.
So Darien, you have protect Ignas.
Yeah, I'm gonna sub. Right. I'm gonna sub back in the Miera one.
Okay.
Jirok is somewhere.
Okay, sure. So you're gonna remove complete mission with Jirok here and do Miera. Sure. So you have protect Ignas, your secret one, and become closer with Miera.
Yeah.
Cool. Miera, you have get info on your village and brother. Learn about the organization The Hand, and become closer with the party in general.
Feeling
good about those?
Can we come back to me? I got to think about something for possibly replacing The Hand.
Okay, sure. Ignas, you have find and save your dad. Get revenge on the one who ordered the poisoning of your father, and improve your skills in utilizing thieves' tools.
I want to adjust the third one. Instead of just the thieves' tools, improve my thieving skills. Skills not just in using the thieves' tools, but also in finding, detecting traps, unlocking doors, things of that nature.
Okay, thieves' tools go underneath your traps and your locked doors. That's also the same stuff.
Also, just spotting.
But
traps.
There's also stealth.
Yes.
And things okay, sure. So that's kind of a very large and broad thing. I would advise you to pick something a little bit more specific than that, because each of those different things applies to a different type of skill. Noticing traps and things like that, or you're either going to be inspection or perception, right? And
I feel
so you get a piece of that, but
I feel like his immediate goal would be to find Odeg. I don't know how I can remember his name and nobody else's. Find Odeg, and
that's pretty good.
I know this is two different goals, but find Odeg and figure out a way into the vault without having to fight the fire elemental or lava elemental, whatever it is.
So you can replace one of your other ones and utilize both of those. You just won't have the opportunity for experience in this session to receive experience for completing one of these things. Now, are you going to find and save your dad in today's session? What do you think?
I don't know. Am I?
Oh,
I feel like I feel like either one is possible, because if we find Val Rule, then we might find my dad if he's still alive.
Okay, so which one would you like? What would you like to have here?
How about instead of just finding Odeg, let's say get into the vault without having to kill the fire elemental.
Okay, sure. What are your three then? So you have
find and save my father, get revenge, and get into the vault. It's a fire elemental or a lava elemental?
We're calling it like a fire primordial.
Primordial, okay.
Yeah. So get to the vault without needing to kill the primordial. Okay, sure. Miara, did you figure out what you would like to change?
Yeah. So I'm trying to figure out the best way to word it.
Sure.
But the idea is essentially like to try and figure out, or to try getting the upper hand on our opponents. Like essentially, like if there's a situation where we need to be in combat, instead of waiting for them to spot us, we strike first. If it calls for it.
So you would like to be able to surprise your enemy in combat?
Yeah.
At some point?
Yeah.
Sure.
I think so.
What would you like to replace?
Learn more about the hand.
Okay. You want to quote, surprise the enemy prior to a combat situation.
Yes.
Yeah, that's an actual thing that can happen in the game. So yes, that works.
Cool. I got it.
Awesome. All right, so I think that takes care of all of our goals for today. So yeah, you guys are outside of the previous hiding spot home of the dwarf Odeg Silvernail, and he doesn't seem to be there, and it's a little weird that door's wide open. What would you like to do?
Does anyone see any sign of him?
Is it a one room? Like, is it just that one room, or?
Yeah, it's the same room that you guys had walked into last night and stayed.
I'd like to look around for any sort of sign of did he leave us a note? Did he?
Sure.
Is there any signs of like a struggle or something?
Definitely, you can definitely do that. I'm gonna need an investigation roll.
I'm gonna assist with that.
Sure.
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so you guys, you walk into the room, and off the bat, you can see that there are things like strewn around and stuff like that. It seems to be like he didn't leave peacefully, if anything, but that investigation roll might be able to get you something a little bit more.
Is it possible for me to assist Miara instead, because my modifier is trash?
You should actually be assisting me.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I have a 2 investigation modifier, so yeah, we could do that.
Or
generally, the thing is... The thing is, because Darien initiated the roll, I'm going to say he's doing it.
Got
and
it.
You guys can assist him. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Sorry.
Fuck.
No worries. You're still getting that assist.
No, it's Ignis can pick something specific in the room if he wants to go look at that and try a different thing.
I figured I was metagaming too much.
A 10?
Well, give me an example of something in the room that I might want to investigate.
Well,
I don't remember all of what was in the room.
Darien's roll here. The place is trashed. So the teapot that you guys had used previously, like there's coals and stuff strewn around from where the fire had been, and it looks like some of the chair and the table have been smashed, and it looks like there might even be some blood on the ground. But that's what you kind of get out of this, is like it didn't look like it went well, whatever happened here.
He did not go quietly. Is there any to that? To the focusing on the blood, is it is there a trail at all?
So yeah, you could try to follow a trail.
Yeah, I guess we should communicate to the. Well, actually, I'm gonna go up to Miera and then be like, you know, like, presuming,
Sure.
Like, do you know how to track animals, or have you done much hunting in your life?
I've done a lot of hunting, yes, and I can track. There's also this waterway, remember, that was inside his house for the tea to get the water. Maybe there was something over there as well. I'd like to take a look at that.
Okay. What would you like to do first?
Lead on. I'll let her.
Sure.
Do her.
Yeah,
thing.
I wanna investigate like that water area, see if there was anything, like if something came from there or went towards that way.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead and make an investigation on the on that like kind of rivulet that he had running behind the house there.
Does anyone want to help me?
I'll help.
Cool.
So Ignas walks over and he kind of like peeks his head over into it too, and you guys take a look at what's going on.
All right.
The water is still running. It looks clean. It doesn't look like anything had been disturbed there.
Okay. All right. Nothing seems to be over here. Maybe we should.
I'd like to check out the door and see if it was forced open or if he opened it and then they rushed in.
Sure. Yeah, you investigate the door area. Yeah, go for it.
All right.
A 10? You can't really tell. It's hard to tell if it was forced in or not, but what you do notice around the door is that just on the other side where the dirt is kind of loamy and stuff like that, right? You do notice some like large boot prints.
All right. I'm gonna guess that our friend Odeg, ghost or not, was taken by orcs. So we should probably follow these footprints as fast as we possibly can.
Agreed.
Couldn't agree more.
Okay. Miera, do you have any experience in tracking?
Yes, I do. I should.
All right. Lead the way.
I think you do.
I think I do.
It's survival is
the
role you'd be looking for there.
Cool. Yep, I got some stuff here for. All right.
Excellent.
Cool.
Yeah. So you guys kind of like scope out the place. Are you just gonna leave it as is and head on out?
Unless there's anything else noteworthy about it.
I don't know if there's anything of value in there.
So I mean, previously you guys know, like you saw his little secret compartment that was kind of like under one of the stones in the fireplace, but he pulled out a box and he kind of gave everything to you already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Your investigation hasn't turned out a whole lot. Generally what I'm looking at is like, I'm not seeing a roll high enough that's going to be like, oh yeah, you found X that was like hidden here or whatever. Yeah. Whether or not he has it, right? It's just, there's nothing there that would show you that. But what you have seen is that there was signs of a struggle. There is some blood. You can't tell, you haven't checked out if it's his or whoever's, but there's some blood. And you've noticed that there are large boot prints outside of the door there that aren't yours. So that's pretty good to go on.
Got it.
All right. Well, I think haste is of the essence.
Yes.
Okay. So you guys would like to be moving quickly, and Miera, you are going to be the one tracking this, right? So Ignas leads you outside, and he kind of like points downwards, and you see, yep, those are some large boots. Probably some big old dudes came in here and roughed up Odeg a bit before taking him somewhere. You're more than welcome to check out these tracks in particular, or you can just try to follow the markings, which is easy enough for you to do with a survival roll, hopefully.
Yeah, I think so. I think I'll just I think it's better just to follow them. Taking any more time, I think, could just be detrimental in this case.
Sure.
So,
yeah, go for it.
So just roll for survival. Anyone want to help?
So you're gonna make a survival check.
I'm actually gonna hang by Miera and see if I can help her out.
Sure. Okay.
Because her big old footprints
is on the cake.
Cool.
Heck yeah.
What's your Rob? What's your wisdom score?
Wow,
that's wisdom score is 13.
13?
Plus 1 modifier.
Okay. Thanks. Wow, a 9. Okay. Yeah, you found the tracks, but it for as soft as the soil is out here, it's getting hard to find. You can't necessarily tell if like, man, is that a mound of dirt or something? Like, did someone kick that up? And you're not really. It's getting difficult to follow, but it does seem to be going in a certain direction, kind of down off the far end of the farm, rather than the imagine the farm is the farmland is like a pool size, right? Like it's a rectangle. So you guys have been kind of going across the width of it, whereas now you're kind of heading down the length towards a different portion here.
Are we going toward? Because I vaguely remember you mentioned that there were footprints at like a split in the path as we were approaching the farm to begin with. So are those footprints leading back there?
You didn't necessarily check those out, but from what you remember, it's a very similar direction towards like down lengthwise of the farm.
Hey, Joe.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Why is my passive wisdom 11?
Because your wisdom modifier is you have 13, so it's +1. So your base passive is 10.
Base is 10. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, why this doesn't?
yeah. No, base is
I've
10,
been like silently trying to figure this out for.
Yeah. Yeah. So your passive perception is going to be 11.
Got it.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep. No worries. Yeah. So you're gonna it seems to be going back the same direction. Ignis, you can remember that. So.
All right.
But
so
you
actually,
didn't go check it out, so you're not sure where this goes.
That's the thing. I wanted to recommend going back to that split in the path and seeing where those footprints lead off to.
Okay, so you guys you're following this trail, and Ignis is now, I guess, have you stopped the group and you're trying to suggest this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Sounds good.
So you guys would like to backtrack and try to follow the other trail that you saw yesterday?
That was yesterday?
Yeah, that was prior to your stay at Odeg's.
Oh, I thought that was when we were coming back to Odeg's.
I thought it was the first time.
It was the second time.
Was it?
Yeah, because I remember you mentioned some footprints, and I immediately thought, oh, the old man's been kidnapped.
Okay, sure. Yeah, all right. I mean, you can backtrack to where it was in kind of like the center of the farm area.
All right.
And yeah, you're kind of like in the middle. And you see the similar set of boot prints.
All right. Can we figure out where those go?
I'm gonna need another survival roll.
Miera?
Right.
Yep.
Sure. Yeah. Let's
see
where these went. Someone,
Sure.
you said you're helping?
I'll help.
Cool.
And
14. I mean, it's moving in a very similar direction as you were previously. But you're walking kind of lengthwise around this like old abandoned farm. Mushroom farming area, and you continue onwards for quite a while. It looks like this was a large expanse that used to provide maybe a lot of the food for the stronghold and the tribe itself, or the clan. As you approach the far end, you can kind of see where it would stop is because the cave starts narrowing. It was kind of like a large, like kind of high walled, lots of large stalactites and stalagmites in the middle of it, but very open. Now you're seeing that the cavern is coming down on itself, and it seems to lead down into a much smaller cavern, maybe about 10 to 15 feet across and about 10 feet high. So much smaller than the farming area in general, but the tracks do lead down this direction.
All right. I say we follow.
Let's go.
Sure. So you guys are following the tracks. Let's see. You guys continue down this the kind of smaller passageway here, and it goes on for quite a while. It seems that this farm was kind of on the outskirts, so it probably takes you about 10 more minutes of just walking and following this trail. I'm gonna need another. I mean, it's you're not going anywhere. I'm gonna say you're gonna need another survival if you want to just follow the tracks. But the thing is, it doesn't seem to be any splits here, so you can just follow the cavern itself rather than trying to follow the tracks. But while you're doing this, I think I'm gonna need a perception check from Darien, because he's the one not following the tracks. So I want to see if he notices something. Because you guys are focused on doing a certain action, I need to know if Darien sees something. 12. Yeah, Darien, as you guys are walking and you're holding your torch, right? You kind of keep you start catching like flickers down the way. It's kind of far, and maybe about 100 to 150 feet off, but you start seeing like a flicker of light down the way.
Is there any way to make out Like, is it a light source? Is it a reflection? Like,
not with your 12. Sadly,
Yeah.
you're too far away at this point in time to be able to tell. But you do see a light that is down at the end of this tunnel here, or further down the tunnel. It's much further than your actual vision allows, but you can see that pinprick.
Is it where are we heading toward it, or is
Yes.
it like okay?
Yeah, you're definitely heading towards it down this cavern.
Friends, I think we might be words. Things bad happen. No,
That's how Darien talks, right?
yeah, things bad happen. Friends, and then I catch up to them while they're doing things.
Sure, they're trying to check out these tracks
Yeah.
and see if they're continuing down this cavern.
I spy with my little eye. I think I spotted something at the end of this tunnel. We might want to take a quieter approach.
All right. Would I be able to hear anything?
So you're gonna like stop what you're doing and try to make a check?
I'll try and see if I can hear anything.
Sure, yeah. Make a perception check.
Okay, is that normal?
No, you don't hear anything, and weirdly enough, it seems that Darien has seen something that you haven't, which is weirdly out of character. So, I don't know. You don't see the light that he's talking about.
Huh.
Don't hate us because you ain't us.
Darien, what exactly do you see down there? Can you quite make it out?
I can't tell, especially as it's beyond the edge of my torchlight. Unfortunately, I don't have elven vision.
I don't see anything, but all right, we can proceed cautiously.
Would you guys like to continue down the way?
Yeah.
Stealthfully or at the regular pace?
Yes.
Is there a source of light? Like, is there a clear source of light, or was it just these flickers that I saw?
Again, it's too far for you to tell.
I mean, I guess what I'm asking is, do I need my torch after a certain point? Like, is the cave still like totally dark? You know what I mean?
You could put out your torch and find out. Because you don't know right now, right? You've got a torch that's lit up. Yeah, so you got a torch that's pretty lit up, and at this point in time, you can't tell whether you'd be able to. You can see the light, right? Like it's down there,
right?
And it kind of like flickers in and out of your vision, for one reason or another. But you don't know whether or not you'll be able to see with that pinprick of light that's 150 to down the way there. When you know that your torchlight doesn't necessarily give you that much light either.
How long has your torch been popped? Because you can relight your torches, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you put it out, you could always put it back on.
Yeah, I just don't know how quickly I can do it if we're like ambushed.
It's one action.
Okay. Yeah, I'll douse my torch and stick close to Ignis so that I know like where I'm going.
Sure, yeah. So Ignis, you feel a hand on your shoulder as Darien douses his torch to try and be a little bit more stealthily on your guys' approach.
All right.
Darien, you can make out the pinprick, but it doesn't seem to be able to like light your path. It's too far away.
Shit.
All right. I think
you guys would like to proceed stealthfully.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. So go ahead and give me some stealth rolls.
Okay.
Darien, you're at disadvantage A because you're blind and B because you're wearing chainmail.
Hooray!
But either way, you're at disadvantage, so it doesn't matter.
It didn't matter.
Stealth for Balmiar.
I'm
Heck
dumb. Yeah. Oh yeah, we have Balmiar.
Yep.
Yeah, there's a panther in here somewhere.
I'll be completely honest, I forgot.
I forgot
forget
because
all
I
the
had
time.
his tab lowered, so
I consistently forget because he's just like, "Yo, what up? I'm Balmiar."
he's artificial
Yes.
fourth
He's
party
even
member.
on the DieFall screen.
I know. Wait, he is? I thought that was Jirok.
Oh my god. Oh, you thought he was useful?
Oh, that is straight up a panther.
Yeah, that is a panther.
That is 100 croissant a panther.
For everyone,
100%.
for
That
everyone
is
at home, he's talking about this screen here. I didn't have the map screen
100
up, but
croissant
like
a panther.
On the far left is Balmiar's token, and he thought that was Jirok the orc.
Brother.
But that's okay. That's all right. That's pretty funny, man.
That's
I like
fine.
that.
I'm smart.
Yeah. So you guys, I got what a 15, a 5, a 16, and a 12.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. So
12 average.
okay. Yeah, it's. I mean, you're like maybe like it's like an 11 or a 12 for the group, right?
Bad.
No, it's not. It's not bad. But there's probably going to be an opposing check here. It's definitely not high enough for me to be like, no, they just don't notice you. So here, let me make sure that do this. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. So you guys started. You're approaching this pinprick of light, and you get about like 100 feet closer, right? And you guys are moving very quietly. Darien, you're doing your best to like not trip. It's not really working so much, but everyone else around you is so quiet and kind of has you muffled that you aren't making too much noise. As you get closer, both Miera and Ignas, you start seeing that there's like this. It looks like a flickering torchlight. And it seems to be like behind a figure about 50 feet away from you. You don't, the way that the light is, you can't, oh, you guys have dark vision though. Your dark vision goes out to 60?
Mine does, I think, yeah.
Yeah, okay. You see two goblins standing at the end of the corridor in what looks like to be an actually stone-made hallway. So it looks like this cavern opens up just a little bit, and you see some actual stone fortifications here. It doesn't seem that they've noticed you.
Two goblins?
Yep.
They're speaking, right?
No, they're just hanging out. You're taking a look at them, and make a perception check to see if you can see like specifically what they're doing. But the way that the light is right now, they're kind of shadowy to you.
Mm.
You can just tell their forms from your dark vision.
Would I be able to make
18?
any sort of specific check to see if like I see the like a collar on their neck?
That would be like a general perception check would tell you.
Okay.
I ask. Sorry, I ask if I can see them if they're speaking specifically, because if they are, then I can read their lips.
You can read lips. Yeah, and you speak Goblin. One seems to be propped up against the wall, while another one kind of looks a little bit more at attention, and they seem to be talking back and forth. Ignas, basically, you see their lips moving, and one's kind of looking like he says to the other one, he's like, man, this job is so boring. And the other one that looks a little bit more attentive is like, well, it's definitely better than working in that prison over there. But it is a little bit fun to poke them with spears. And the other one kind of chuckles on the wall, and they just talking back and forth, kind of inane stuff. It looks like they're just posted up on guard duty, and they don't necessarily expect anything happening here.
Okay, so they're just casual dicks.
Yeah, the one on the wall mentions further, it says, you hear... Like you can't hear any of this, but you see him speaking, and you see like the word like old dwarf, and came through earlier, and the other one that's kind of talking to him, he says back, he's like, yeah, I didn't think there was any of those around here still. Thought we had killed them all, and that was that's their conversation.
Okay, all right, so I'll just let the group know. Odig, okay, Odig came through here. We're going to have to take these guys out before they cause an alarm.
Let's do it now.
Miera, you said you wanted to make a different check while I was trying to
I was
give him
specifically trying to see if they were slaves or if they were guards, but because Ignas already pointed it out.
Yeah, well, Ignas's check will tell him he sees the ritual acid scarring on their bodies that they would have gone through if they had joined the ranks here. With that check, he doesn't see. He sees that they're both carrying swords, no shields, not really any armor on them. They're scarred with the ritual acid, but you don't see any like jewelry or collars or extraneous metal on them.
Right.
The swords that they wield look pretty beaten up. It doesn't look like they have anything of like from the dwarven stronghold or anything like that. It looks like they brought those in.
All right. Miera, you want to take the shot?
Get your crossbow ready, because we might need a second shot. There's two of them.
All right.
Sure, you both can shoot. In this situation, Miera, this is a surprise attack. They have not noticed you.
Mm-hmm.
You guys see them. you will be able to take a full action prior to basically initiative being rolled.
Okay.
This is a surprise round.
Okay. And can I take a shot as well, or just one of us?
Yes. So you guys will be able to act. Basically, you're going to be acting simultaneously.
Hey.
The whole round happens at the same time. So Ignis it can take a shot. Miera can take a shot. Darien, you can. What would you like to do?
I don't want to give away our position yet.
Sure.
Prep to light the torch, though.
Oh, wait. Before we do anything, can I give you a javelin?
I'm going to need to see, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can tell.
Yeah, to Darien, off in the distance, it's 50 feet away.
Yeah.
You're still going to be at disadvantage to even see these guys, because it's just basically small torchlight in the distance.
Yeah.
As you get closer, it'll definitely be easier for you. Plus, I think a javelin has 30 feet total, and you guys are still about 50 to 60 feet away.
I don't know.
From what Ignis and Miera can tell. Darien, you don't know where you are. Also, Balmir is having a lot of trouble right now, too.
Yeah.
I should have had him make that stealth at disadvantage, but it's okay. We're past that. So.
Yeah, javelin range of 30 feet.
It was at disadvantage because you took the 12 and not the 16.
Oh, I didn't see the second one. Why would you have taken? Why would you roll 12?
Because when I just roll Balmir, it gives you the automatic 2 numbers. There's no options for advantage or disadvantage on his sheet.
Oh, okay. I took the 12 instead of 6. Right, you would have been... Okay, so it was disadvantaged.
So
okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
it was
you're
disadvantage
fine.
anyway.
All right. I thought that was your check for some reason.
No.
Okay. Yeah, so... Darien, any ideas? Or are you just going to be, like, readying an action to like...
Yeah, I'm going to be readying an action, I guess. Just, like, standing by to light my torch and have my sword at the ready.
Okay. Well, you pick one of those things, because you can't light your torch and hold your sword at the same time.
Yeah, realized it after I said it.
It'll be difficult. That's what I'm saying.
Fuck. Standing by to light my torch so I can see what the fuck I'm doing.
All right. So your action is... What's the trigger for that action?
Shots ringing out, let's say?
I guess the trigger for that action, how many people we just see 2 people?
We just see 2 right now.
Yeah.
I'll take the one on the left.
What's outside around them.
Right. So what you see now is kind of like if I can describe this a little bit better for you. There's a cavern, and it kind of opens up just a little bit, and you see the stone-fronted wall of very similar structure for the rest of the dwarven stronghold, and you see these 2 goblins standing in like a 10-foot wide hallway. This is what Miera and Ignis are describing to you.
Okay.
It's a 10-foot wide hallway. They're standing at the mouth of it, and that's all you can see right now. You don't see like anything behind them. They're a little short, but your dark vision kind of peters out after that. Like there's not much else you can see.
I mean, there might be more of them out there.
I guess the trigger for that is like engaging in combat.
Okay, so that'll be as soon as they fire their weapons, you'll be lighting your torch.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. Balmir also has the opportunity to do something. He's currently blind, but you can have him do something.
Yeah, he won't be.
Well, this all happens simultaneously.
I'm going to be lighting it so that he can.
You can tell him. Sure. You can tell him to skip his turn. What I'm saying is this all happens at the same time.
Yeah.
Could he ready an action?
So right now, what I'm doing,
he can ready an action, but he cannot move.
Before we make our shots, I'm going to tell Balmir, hold, just to hold.
Mm-hmm.
So that way he kind of just waits until I tell him anything to do if we need anything.
Okay, sure. So his action, he won't be able to do anything until we've rolled initiative for this.
He's waiting for
No, I don't want him to do anything yet.
Now, sick him, boy.
My suggestion was going to be for him to like hold an action to do a pounce. I'm not sure if that's possible.
It includes his movement.
Yeah.
The surprise round here doesn't like. He could start moving, but he has to be running. He has to be running, which is a lot of noise. So you can tell him to start moving, while you guys are doing this, but he's not going to be able to like
actually do the run.
Yeah.
Right.
All right.
So ideally, what would happen is if anyone else comes that way, he can still make a run for it up towards them. But for right now, he's just gonna. I think it's better just keep him back because we still have a long distance away.
Also, you have to realize that if he has an action, Miera doesn't.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So I'm just reminding.
That's why we're doing the surprise attack though too. So I do technically. So it's
So, okay,
Like
here we go.
them too.
You guys are going to try to fire your weapons.
Okay, I'll take the one on the left. You take the one on the right.
All right, on the count of 3.
Roll with advantage.
Advantage.
That's a good idea.
All right.
Roll with advantage.
On 3. Ein,
1.
drei. I don't know what 3 is in German. Go.
Sphere.
Right.
Wow, I suck.
Oh
my goodness, with a +4. Why?
So you guys, Darien, in the dark, as you strike your torch alight, you hear the twang of two bowstrings, and then Miera, you hit. You were more than welcome to hit the
that damage,
damage there and see what's going on.
A freaking fire vial.
It's
too far.
You're very far away, but
boy, we tried.
You should have launched attached the fire thing to your crossbow and just shot.
like the arrow bombs in Legend of Zelda.
Yeah. Fire arrow.
I think that would immediately give you disadvantage, and I don't think it would go very far. But you could have definitely tried, I guess. Let me make sure I have the.
God, if you crit that roll too, that would have been hilarious.
Three piercing damage, and which one did you fire at? The right or the left?
The one on the right, I believe.
Yeah.
You're right. Okay.
Yes, our.
So the arrows sail off into the distance. Ignis's strikes off the side of the cavern. It seems that he was a little bit off his mark.
Just a wee bit.
But Miara's finds its mark, and you hear a squeal from a goblin go, "Rah!" and then Darien, you light your torch.
I pop that torch, baby.
And I'm gonna. You guys aren't even. Yeah, I'm gonna have you guys roll initiative. You're not on this map yet, but you will be.
All right. Let's do it.
Hang on. Let me get you your. Hang on. Don't do it yet. I gotta move your stuff.
I'm waiting.
Okay.
Whenever you want.
Yeah, let me grab all this stuff here.
Let me just make this smaller so I can actually see what's happening.
Because you guys did get the drop on them, but you're far away, so it's a little difficult. Basically, I'm putting your tokens up in like a black space area, because you're not technically on,
right,
on the map yet. But I think I'll have you guys arranged as such to like kind of know where you are. I'm gonna scroll up here. You guys can see them on screen. They're not on the map. They're far away, but this is kind of the formation that they were in.
They're down there.
And let me get you your.
I can't see them.
Yeah, I know. You're not on the map yet.
But I'm on the map. All right, fine. Never mind.
I moved you off into a blank space.
Never mind.
Because the map does not encompass the 50 feet prior to the structure.
Okay.
I have moved you to this so you can use turn order.
Okay. Here we go.
Okay.
We're in a blank space.
Clicking my dude. There we go. Respectable.
You did it.
9, 10. That's good. That's okay.
I don't have a dude to click.
Yes, you do.
Hey, you do.
He's
right
right
above
behind me.
Miera.
I don't see anything.
Hang on. For some reason.
Damn humans.
This always
some
happens
of these
to me.
things. Can you see? Can you see him now? Oh no, because you don't have. Hang on, you have sight.
I swear to God, if I make it to level 5, I'm making your character.
There I am.
Night vision goggles. Yeah.
Please, yo, I'll look so tight.
It'll look like your Labo headset.
That is happening.
Hello, I'm Darien.
You have to take them off in the light, or else it hurts your eyes.
Oh, nice.
Woo!
Oh, that one goblin definitely did not do well.
Oh, crit fail.
That's pretty good.
Dude, he moves faster than me. You're gonna need to take another shot.
As soon as you make me the night vision
Oh
goggles,
yeah, I am.
I play every stream like this.
Awesome.
I can't wait. I actually cannot wait.
You look like cardboard Cyclops.
I am.
All right. So Ignis, yeah, you're top of the order here. You can choose to do something.
Okay. So
they haven't moved yet. They're still in shock about being getting shot, and one's got an arrow in his clavicle, and he's hurting. The other one's looking around, kind of like he's drawing his sword, and he's looking down the way.
Right in the clay.
They see you now, but they haven't moved yet.
So I still can't see them.
You know they're there. I've told you they're there.
Okay. And they're further than 30 feet away.
Correct. They are 50 feet away, which is why you're not on the map where you can see them, because that map does not encompass all 50 feet.
Yep.
Okay.
You're more than welcome to walk 30 feet closer to them.
I'll just
because it's your turn.
Nah, I'll just take another crossbow shot, and that one's not with advantage.
Yeah, correct. This is they're aware now.
Okay, regular shot. It's a +4.
No, sorry, that doesn't hit. It bounces off the goblin shield that you tried to shoot at previously, and he starts yelling goblin expletives at you.
Goblin.
What did you say about my mother?
Yeah, it's he's talking about how weak gnomes are, and gnomes are just malformed goblins.
Damn.
And goblins are were the original race, et cetera, et cetera. So Darien, so Ignis, you still have movement if you'd like to use it.
I mean, that's the thing. Without being able to see them, it's kind of hard to plan movement.
They are 50 feet directly in front of you. You're
I know,
in a single hallway.
Single hallway. Okay, so there's no like off to the side or anything.
No.
So you see how you guys are set in like a 4?
Yeah.
It's the hallway is 10. The hallway is 10 feet across, and
Okay.
you are 50 feet away.
All right, 10 feet. Okay, got it. I'll just stay where I am. I'm good.
Okay,
Next
Darien,
turn.
it is now your turn.
I was petting a cat.
I noticed.
Striking that ill torch.
Yep. Well, you already did that. So
okay.
I should give you that light here real quick. Sorry.
Great. So I guess I can ready my
I can
sword
see
then.
too.
Yeah, you can ready your blade, because that would have been part of that. You did your action.
Perfect.
So part of this turn in your movement, you'd be able to draw your sword.
Great. Yeah. So I'd like to draw my sword and advance toward the goblins.
Sure. What did I say torches were? A torch is 30 feet of light?
I believe so.
Yes.
That sounds
15
about right.
dim. Okay, you can see more. Okay, so you're going to take your full 30?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so hang on. That's 5.
Tell me where to drag.
I got you. You are now on the map. Congratulations. You made it over there.
Hey, you little ugly fucks.
Yeah, so there they are.
So
they're still
that
about
was
15 feet
30?
away from you. Yeah, they're still about 15 feet away from you.
And yeah, I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay. So you're kind of like, you're sitting there and you're like, oh, well, whoops, I can't get all the way there. But first goblin here, let's see, this one, the one that got shot.
Have at thee, you little bastard.
Yells at his goblin friend. Ignis, you hear this, and he says, hold them, I'm getting help.
No.
He runs back
no, you're
here.
not.
You
He runs
piece
back
of
here.
shit.
And he begins banging on the door.
You coward. Why
and
is he banging on
yelling.
the door?
He's yelling and banging at the door. That's what he does for his turn. Miera, it is now your turn.
I'm gonna make my movement. Might take my full movement to move closer.
So you're gonna walk up next to Darien?
I'm gonna walk up next to Darien.
Okay. Now there you go. You can now see this.
Can you see me?
No, I cannot see you.
Crap. Hang on.
I'm gonna take. Ooh.
Wait, what?
Okay, can you see me now?
On video? Yeah.
Okay, good.
Oh, on video. I thought you meant on the map.
No, okay. I don't know if you noticed, but my internet cut out, and I didn't hear anything you said, Joel, right after I'm going to go get help.
We didn't lose your feed.
Yeah,
at
we kept
all.
your
That's
feed the
weird.
whole time.
Okay. Everything.
So the goblin went back to the door and started banging on it. But what you heard was he yelled at the one that's not hurt yet, said, hold them here, I'm going to get help. And he ran to the door and he started banging on it. That's what you understood in Goblin.
Okay.
But your friends just see him running backwards, and then now he's banging on a door. Miera has now advanced forward.
Then I was going to shout. I was just going to shout in response, stop that one, he's trying to get help. And point at the one
That's what I'm trying to do. If I take the shot at the one at the door, would I still be able to do that, or because this one is here,
So you have line of sight, and I would say you'd be able to do it because you're taller than them.
That's true.
So you'd be able to see over that.
Okay.
See anything.
I know you can't see anything.
Let
You
me
did
just
not move
knock off
forward.
an arrow
You
right
know
there
that
so I
there's two
know.
goblins at the end of the hallway.
I know.
Use
I wish I
the
could see
palace
them.
of your mind to be able to see the map.
I'm gonna move forward next time.
We're going on a trip.
So
It's Balmiar.
Aw,
This is Balmiar.
this is a kitty.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take my shot at the guy at the door. Try and knock
Sure.
him off again. Or
Sure.
pick him
Yeah,
up.
take your shot.
Bam!
No, you take the shot, but it's a little bit low, and the goblin in front
Take the
blocks it
shot.
with its shield and knocks it out of the way, and it doesn't seem to be able to find its mark.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Let's see.
So
Okay.
this is goblin. Yeah, this goblin here. He bangs his sword against his shield, yells out more expletives in goblin that Ignis understands, and he just stands there at the ready.
Your mother was a whore.
Your mother was a
Pretty
hamster
much.
and your father.
My mother was a nice lady!
Yeah. He's standing his ground. He doesn't move. He doesn't advance. Ignis, it is now your turn.
It was weird. My internet cut out. Everyone just suddenly froze.
Oh, that's
Oh,
weird.
wow.
And then I got booted from the call.
Yeah.
All right. So if I'm going to move forward, do I just go spaces forward or
Just
wow.
tell me how far forward you're gonna move.
Okay, fine. I'm going to move 20 feet forward.
Okay, you're still not on the map yet, but you have moved 20 feet forward.
Okay,
He's,
can
like,
I
right
move
behind us,
25?
right?
Can I move 25 feet and be on the map?
No, you're one square off, dude. I'm serious. You're one square off.
Yeah.
And you're right behind Miera and Darien. And I'm sorry, there's two goblins in front of you. I don't know what else you want from this. That's literally all you have.
I want to be able to see them.
You have two
Trust me,
goblins in
they're
front of
ugly
you.
and
So
gross.
they're both in line with me. So I'm standing in a direct path of them.
And you're now 20
Okay,
feet away
Okay.
of a goblin.
I'm going to throw how far away is the one at the door?
The one at
the
the
one
door
at the door from me
is 35
is 30
feet.
feet.
35 feet or 30 feet?
35 feet from Ignis
Okay. I'm going to shoot that one
with a crossbow.
with a crossbow.
Sure.
Gotta
It's a
be
little
able to make
difficult.
one shot.
Miara is standing directly in front of you, and then there's a goblin in the way that is your height. I'm going to say this is with disadvantage.
Can
Can
that's
I
not going to work then.
duck?
Yes, you'd still be taller than him.
Okay.
So wait, if it's
Gnomes are very, very small.
Okay,
you
wait,
can
wait,
flatten up against the wall, but there's still a goblin in the way that's like
Yeah.
his height and
Hang on.
is taking up space.
if this is 10 feet wide, it's 3 squares. So I could move 1 square to the side instead of forward. And then
No, that's
take a
10 feet of
shot.
movement. Each square from edge to edge is 5 feet.
Oh.
So it's 2 squares is 10 feet wide.
Okay. So then, right, because I'm using the little draws thing.
Yep.
So I could still move like 1 to the side and not be directly behind Miara.
You're then directly behind Darien.
Heck. All right. All right. Whatever. Let's do it. I'm sure it'll work.
Go for it.
I'm sure it won't be terrible consequences.
Don't hit me.
Dang. I would have crit that.
That's pretty close. Yeah, that was a crit. No, the goblin in front that's readied himself with his shield up takes the crossbow bolt again. So he's got an arrow in it and a crossbow bolt in his shield, and is still yelling these goblin expletives at you about how terrible your aim is.
I'm just gonna yell back
Yeah.
at Goblin, I will fuck your face.
Oh my god.
Wow. Okay.
I'm mad about that crit.
Child
Ignis
friendly
takes his hand,
stream.
puts it down his pants, and he's like, I'm ready.
Child-friendly stream. We are not. All right.
We always thought that he was doing disguise self enchantment on his underwear. It was
Oh, God.
really like a protection enchantment.
The fuck?
No, it's enlarge. He just keeps casting
enlarge,
enlarge
there
every
we go.
day.
Oh.
Ignis, since one of you had 3 legs.
You're a tripod.
Since I was 13.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay. That's enough dick jokes for today. All
Okay.
right. Darien, it is now your turn.
I would like to, well, let me take a look at this. Ah, fuck, I need 2 hands. We're going on an adventure, kids. I need a wireless camera.
Or just an additional one.
I do stupid shit too often.
Same though.
Oh, I can make it.
You
I
can.
did not think I was 30. Okay. So I'm gonna
Yeah.
Attack of
All right.
opportunity.
I'm gonna, yeah, I know. I'm gonna take an eye. Oops, I didn't mean to ping. Wait, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna go there. All right, I'm gonna run up to try and stop this guy. Do I incur an attack opportunity?
You definitely do.
Okay. That's okay.
Sorry, I'm fixing that screen. Yep. So he's gonna swipe out at you with his scimitar.
He's gonna
His
slice
kind of
you.
crudely made weapon.
That
yeah.
hits.
Ow.
Yep.
I believe that hits you. Yeah. So
Yeah.
as you run by, he tries to bash you with the shield, and the follow up with the swing of his sword does hit you, deals you 7 damage. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
whatever.
actually really good for
Damn.
him too.
Worth it.
That's one
Wow.
off max damage for him.
Yeah, no, that's worth it for me. I'm gonna, well, hopefully,
Yeah.
we'll see if I actually.
You're now in range.
If I actually hit this,
Sure.
I'm gonna swing.
No, the other one, as he's banging on the door, sees you there, swings around and blocks your sword with his shield.
Jeez.
So and then he's
Slippery
got
little
his sword
bastard.
out, and he looks like he's ready to fight you.
That's fine.
So yeah, you were unable to make any purchase there.
That's my turn, Ski.
Okay. What's up?
I was
Miera?
gonna say Balmiar moved closer before as well, but yeah.
Did you how close did you want him?
Probably like behind where Darien was. So next to Ignas.
Okay, so he's next to Ignis right now.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
fine.
that's nothing like super crazy.
Yeah. So the goblin you just struck out at, Darien, has his sword and shield ready, and he's going to try to make a blow at you to counter your attack. 17, believe hits you.
I'm sorry. Your stream on my computer was you hosting somebody, and I was like, did we lose the stream? And then I refreshed.
Oh, I
and
hope
it's
not.
fine. No,
we're
it's-
good. We're
okay.
good.
that was
Okay.
so weird. I've never seen that before because it was like a live feed of somebody.
Oh, that's weird.
That was
Okay.
weird. I'm sorry. Yes, a 17 hits me.
Okay. So
I
he
was
swings
like,
out with his
I
sword.
was like, wait, oh my god, I should tell him that we're not live.
Yeah.
But we're fine.
I
We're
think Chad
good.
might have been yelling at us a little bit
That
more
was
than that if that was
so
happening.
Weird.
They wouldn't even
But I'm
know.
stream
Oh,
sniping.
okay,
I
so
can
Q-
see the
Q
hallway
said-
and feel better about it. Dang.
No, Q said it happened to him too. Oh, okay, Kim says it too. Okay.
Because
Oh,
like
really?
you guys hosted like
That was
each
weird.
other, like
Right.
you, Yagi, and
Yeah, well, you were hosting Mrs. Nana on my stream,
That's so weird.
and so I'm like, but we're live, and
So-
nobody in the chat is acknowledging that the D&D stream is not live.
So it's just full disclosure, it is storming like crazy outside.
Oh,
So if we go in and out, hopefully not, but
that's weird.
the storm
yeah.
is nuts right now. So that might have contributed to it.
That-
I don't
that
see any
was-
drops on my end, but that
was-
might
that
have
was
happened.
us
No, I
last
think
week.
it's just a Twitch thing because
Yeah, that
everybody
was
like
very
posted
weird.
it like the same time for everybody when I was
Yeah.
looking before.
Okay.
So I think it just didn't refresh.
I was like, oh god, what the fuck is happening?
So confused.
I was
All right.
listening to us, and I was like, I'll handle that in a second. Yes, 17 hits me. Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. So
Three,
yeah,
okay.
he
Took
slashes out at
three.
you and gets a score across your chest there. You're
My
unable to get like, the
manly
torch
chest.
to bat it out of the way. Miara, it's now your turn.
All right. So all right, what the one that's weakened is the one that Darien's at, right?
Yeah, that's the one that you hit.
Yeah, that's the one that I hit. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hold my ground here. Yeah, because he's just got a scimitar and he can only attack directly in front of him, right?
Yeah, he hasn't moved yet.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, he swiped out at Darien and is like turned around and is holding his ground.
All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull another bow and arrow shot at this dude and say, "Shut your trap, you little pint!" And so to try to
Got
just
him.
get him up.
Yeah, sure. So you take a shot with disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage? Oops.
Yeah, because so instead of using his action, he's used his action to dodge. But yeah, no, that's
You
so
want to
13.
take the 13? Yeah.
It'll be the 13. Yeah. So because I'm taking it between the 13 and the 20.
Yep.
The 13, I don't think hits with his shield. Yeah, he has a shield. So he blocks another arrow and it thuds into it, and he's just he's a stone wall goblin here.
Apparently.
Apparently.
My God.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So this one, he's not going anywhere.
What is this man's armor class now?
the shields, and the leather armor do a lot for them. So it's now this goblin's turn. He blocks that, snarls at you, and then turns around and takes a step back here and kind of off flanks on Darien here, and he's gonna take a swipe.
You little bitch.
He's gonna do it.
Come at me. Ha!
He rolls an 11. Now you're able to get your longsword out in the way and kind of bat him to the side. So you're now engaged with two of them. And they're swiping out at you and blocking you with their shields and stuff like that. But they're unable to make any purchase in that round. Ignis, it is now your turn. You're standing directly behind Miera.
You can get by too.
Hey there.
You can literally walk by now.
Okay.
Yeah,
I am going to walk by. I'm going to step up
Excellent.
next to Miera.
Perfect.
Okay.
5 feet of movement.
That's 5 feet. Okay, thank you. I wanted to make sure of that. So now I
Yeah.
get to 30 feet. All right. No, that's 10 feet. No, that's not enough. I'm going to throw a vial of acid on this dude right here.
Melt his
Sure.
shield.
Yeah. So he's kind
Yeah.
of turned around right now, and so you're going to try to catch him unawares.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead and put that in the chat there, and he's going to make his dex save.
All right, wait a sec.
Oh yeah, he fails.
Cool.
Fun. Oh, I finally get to do full damage. Yay!
I know, right?
7. Yay!
Yeah. So this goblin that you guys hadn't been able to hit with any of these arrows or anything like that. Ignis walks up, reaches into his pouch, tosses out his vial of acid, and it smashes against his face, and you immediately start seeing the flesh of the goblin just melting away down to the skull, and you watch as he kind of gurgles and falls over, definitely dead. His face has melted off completely there.
I had a really vile insult that I was going to say if he'd lived, and I'm not going to say it now.
How classy of you. So that one falls like Darien, you block this, and then you like hear this crash of glass, and then the hissing of acid and the squealing of this goblin as it falls over, and you hear the clattering down onto the stone of his weapons. So now you're fully engaged with the goblin in front of you here.
I hope I get to go again.
So Darien, it's your turn, bud.
Oh, I'm swinging.
Okay, yeah, go for it. 17. Yeah, that
Finally.
hits. That hits.
He did.
There's our attack rolls.
Yep, so you kind of bat him to the side, you knock his shield out of the way with your torch, and then you slice straight down the center, and you kind of cleave him in half there. So he falls over to the ground dead as well. And then it's kind of eerily silent after he clatters and his stuff hits the floor. What would you like to do?
I turn to the other two, and I point to the door he was knocking on, and I put my finger to my lips.
All right, I'm gonna just prepare to speak Goblin.
Good idea.
Preparing to speak Goblin. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like you guys maybe should like get to the sides here and prepare an ambush just in case someone comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll back up against here with.
Is this actually an opening?
Where?
Well, this is
where I'm
the
pointing.
door where I'm pinging.
No.
That's where.
No, that meets the wall.
Okay.
So where he is down here.
Yeah, that's where
a
we were
door.
knocking.
But I think he's asking,
the opposite side is just a
could,
gap.
like,
It's just a
hide in.
wall.
Like would like Darien and I be able to hide there and like kind of what is it? choke them out.
Try to do an ambush here or something?
Like if I was to stand here and Darien was to stand directly like across from there.
Yeah, I'd say you'd be able to like, make a hide check if you were in those areas. Sure. Like a stealth check. You kind of like, you'd be like squeezed up against it. It'd be hard for you to like attack from there, but you could definitely hide in that area.
I'm going to take this opportunity while we're free of combat to switch my weapons.
Yeah, sure. So you draw your blades instead?
My blades, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Sure. So you shoulder the bow and draw your sickle and sword.
So we ready.
All right.
Sure. So what are you guys doing?
Well, I think
combat's kind of out right now, but
I think Darien, you should probably hide behind the door so that when it opens and they come through, you're behind them.
Yeah, I moved myself to do that, but I don't really know.
Yeah, which way does the door swing open? Do we know?
You don't really know. The hinges are not on this side.
I'm standing by.
If the hinges aren't on this side, then
what side is the doorknob on?
The left. And it's not a knob, it's like a push.
Well, then it would
the hinges are on the other.
Probably open to it.
Well, if the hinges aren't on this side, it opens inward.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter.
Then you just press yourself against the wall.
Yeah, that's what I did.
Okay, and then we would move here-ish and try and hide and see if someone comes by.
Yeah. Oh, geez, I can't even see anymore. If I hide right here.
Yeah, because your vision is not the wall.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Did anybody respond to him knocking?
Not yet.
So combat's been over for not even combat happened for 12 seconds.
Oh, okay, got it.
So nothing has really, you don't know.
But did we hear anything at all?
I'm letting you guys maneuver in this free space that you have.
Yeah.
No one's checked. No one's made a check to see if so Darien, you're next to the door here and you moved against the wall. Would you like to make a perception check to see if you hear anything?
Can I hear anything? I just want to know.
Make a perception check.
Anybody...
Yeah, go for
it. Boom.
Yeah. You hear some muffled, high pitched goblin noise on the other side, and you hear light knocking, not on your door. There it seems that there's probably another door on the inside, and then you hear it creak open, and you hear a lower voice speaking, and then that goblin responding, and and then you hear the door shut. No, you're too far away. This is Darien's check.
I turn to meet Ignas's eye, and I motion inside. I point at the goblins, and then I do this, and then trying to signal that there's
I love how you're
orc
doing this with a torch and a sword in your hand at the same time. You're just yeah, no, that's great. I don't know if he gets the idea.
I was with you right up until this, and then the fuck.
So Darien, you hear that door close, and then there's silence.
Okay, I'm gonna play the waiting game with my sword at the ready.
You could not Ferris Bueller, Weekend at Bernie's the goblin in front of you.
Ignas can disguise self as the one goblin. And then he's got his arm around the other goblin hey guys,
oh man,
what's going on?
This guy, I tell ya.
He had too much to drink at the party last week.
This guy's a hoot,
right now, you guys are off the off turn order. Just as a heads up, so I'm gonna go ahead and clear this. Nothing. You guys are playing the waiting game. Nothing. You don't hear anything else. Darien.
Okay.
Nothing happens. The door doesn't open.
So is that the only door?
It's So the other side in this map that I have, it's another door, but we're not utilizing that side, so that's just a wall.
Oh, okay.
All right. So it looks like we kind of have to go.
So it's a push.
Yeah. So it's one side, it's a push, and there's a keyhole, but there's no knob.
Yeah.
So it's locked in some fashion, but you
trying
don't know.
to, you know, elbow it open real quick and slip against the wall again.
Right. Okay, you can try that.
So I also have a question. If I were to say knock on the door and ask them to open it up in Goblin, would Miera and Darien be able to launch a surprise attack from that?
You can certainly try.
I'm down to try.
I would be down.
Also, I need Balmiar to come closer. So
yeah,
also,
grab him for you.
Oh, wait. You know what? If there's no one coming, we should search these guys. I'm gonna search these guys.
I'm gonna try to reclaim arrows if that's the case.
Yeah, so however many you shot, you can get half back. So I think that gives you one because you round down.
I think I shot.
Darien, help me see if there's a key on one of these guys.
So 1.
Okay, so you guys are gonna make an investigation here.
I don't want to leave the door, but okay.
You don't have to.
No, you can stay there.
You can just stay.
We still
you can
have
do the
to get
investigation
closer anyway. So
yeah.
All right. Just keep an eye out then. All right, here it goes. Hey,
You didn't even need me.
nah.
do I have to roll anything for getting my arrows back, or is it just half?
No.
Automatically?
You just if you have the time, you can get half of your arrows back.
Okay, because I shot 3, so 1.
Yeah. So whenever we do halves, it's always rounded down.
Yep.
Okay. So with the 21 investigation, yeah, you go through these are definitely the ritual scarred goblins of a tribe that you're looking at the armor and stuff now. It looks like the tribe that you saw recently, the Two Skulls tribe that had come in the previous day, and it looks like they've pulled guard duty right away, which, for whatever that's worth. They each carry kind of like a hide buckler shield and kind of crappy sword. They wear this kind of scraps of leather. It looks like they were pulled off corpses or something like that, just scraps of leather armor. And one of them has 16 copper pieces, another one has 6 gold pieces.
Okay.
But you don't seem to find a key on either of them.
All right, so let's see.
The other one, you can see his dental work pretty good because you melted his face off.
Nice.
He
Diabetes?
definitely needed some dental attention earlier in his life.
Did he have braces at one point?
No. He didn't. But you do pull out one of his fangs is actually coated in gold, and you're more than welcome to pull that out of his head if you'd like.
Sweet, yeah.
Go for it.
I'm
a gold tooth from my disguise.
I also want to grab their scimitars only because there's more to arm the prisoners with.
Yep, you now have 2 rusty scimitars.
2 rusty scimitars.
Yeah, they're pretty crappy.
Okay, and a gold fang worth how much?
A gold.
Oh, gee. Okay.
To the right buyer, it's worth a gold. To someone else, who knows?
I'll find a dude with a missing tooth.
Sure.
Ew.
And you got the copper amount and the gold amount?
So unsanitary.
Give me 2 gold for this gold tooth.
I can wash it first. I still have some alcohol, I think.
Drop it in acid.
All right, yeah. So Ignas,
right.
just for argument's sake, I'm just gonna move you over here to these bodies.
Okay.
Miera, I'm assuming you're not hiding anymore. You're kind of just standing over here, and this is your current setup. Yeah, you've looted the bodies. Darien, you haven't heard anything else. It's oddly and eerily quiet, except for the rustling of Ignas through other people's belongings, and maybe like the clattering of a shield to the ground as he tosses it to the side, and the jingle of coins.
Glad we're being stealthy.
Jingle all the way. So you said that the door has like a keyhole. It's a push door. Is it locked? And I know we don't know that.
Can I try that thing where I try to crack the door open?
So you want to try to push the door open?
Yeah.
Not all the way though, right? Just like a little bit.
No,
so
like
Darien,
try to crack it open.
Sure. So Darien lightly pushes on the door. It's locked.
Shit.
Definitely bolted.
All right, and these guys didn't have a key on them?
No.
That would probably be why they were banging on the door. All right.
Yeah.
All right, you guys want to set up an ambush?
Let's do it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Actually, wait. Before we do that, let's try all available options. I will attempt to pick the lock.
Okay.
Go for it. Make a thieves' tools check.
To just unlock it.
Yep, just unlock it. Thieves' tools. Okay.
Yeah, you get your tools in there. You're down. You're about height of the lock, anyways, and so you're at face level here, and you can hear a nice, satisfying clunk as you unlock it.
All right.
Do you want to? Do you want to activate your magic underwear and disguise yourself as one of these goblins?
No, because my thinking is if I open these guys don't have a key, so if I open the door, they're gonna wonder how the heck did you get in here. So instead, what I would suggest we give it a second, see if they heard that.
Okay.
And see if they come through, and if they don't, then we burst in on them.
Okay.
I'm assuming Darien take lead on this ambush if we do.
Yeah.
Ooh, speaking of, can I give Darien a healing potion? Did he have one of those yet?
He took 7 damage.
Oh, I did
Darien,
take damage, yes.
Did you take one of Ignas's once a day? The one a day.
One a day gnomes.
One a day. One a day Ignas's.
One a day gnomes.
Yeah.
Have we rested since? What was the last time we rested?
When we were at Odeg's house.
Prior to
yes,
the
no.
forge
I'm sorry. I healed after the primordial, I think.
The potion?
Okay.
Let me check my healing pool.
We do have potions that Odeg gave us too. We each have one.
Yeah, maybe it was that. It was that, I think. Oh fuck. I wish I knew because I don't want to cheat. Because my healing pool, I've only used 5 for Jirok. And then I healed after getting hit by the fire shit because I was at 25 at the beginning of this session. My max is 26. I know I took damage last session.
You didn't take any damage from the primordial, though.
Yeah.
But you might have from the 2 orcs. I don't think Darien took damage from the primordial. It was just Ignis.
No, he got out.
Oh, yeah, Ignis got epically burned.
Yeah,
Ignis got messed up.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you guys got hit during the orc fight.
I
got hit during the orc fight. I know that.
I didn't because I took all my damage from the primordial.
1 damage from putting the fire out on Ignis. Apparently, that's all the damage you took.
All right, then maybe
all right,
I'm
gonna top off Darien.
I think you're good because regardless, you had 2 potions then, and I think you only took 1. Like had 1.
So what we're talking about is Ignis's potions. You can only have once a day.
Right, but if he used Ignis's potion already, he still has Odeg's potion.
Yeah, single use.
So either way, he still has 1 potion.
He has a potion, yeah.
If you only use 1.
Go ahead. You can give Ignis. You can do the 1 a day if you want to give it to him.
All right. And by the way, the new official name of these potions is Ignis's 1-a-days.
Good. I like it.
All right. There you go. Max roll.
Max roll. Holy moly.
So what happens?
Someone rolled good. That's nice.
So what happens if that goes over my max health?
You just top out. Yeah, you just top out.
You just feel real good.
It's not wasted. Yeah, it makes me feel good.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you, my lord.
So yeah, assuming that they come out, have Darien on point, we can be off to the sides.
You guys can maneuver your tokens as needed.
Okay, I'm gonna go back here because I can throw fire or acid as needed.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna stay right where I am. I'm gonna follow behind Darien when we run in.
How do we want to do this? Should I go in sword at the ready or just crack the door open?
Crack the door first, see if they notice.
All right. We'll crack that shit. I'm ignoring the measuring.
I was going to say something, but I will also tacitly ignore
I'm ignoring the measuring because I have bad feelings.
So you push open the door, and it eases open, creaks slightly, and you walk into a sparse room with.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't want to
brazier.
walk in yet. I wanted to give it a second.
Sure. So
We're
you just push
I just want to like crack it open to see if anybody reacts.
Yeah, we're just looking. We're window shopping.
Yeah. Window shopping. For
can I try and peer in to see what I can see through like the crack? Hey, that's what I can see.
That's what you can see. Ignore the door physically being there. I've moved the lighting for it. So.
Yep.
I guess I can see it too.
So
all right. I'm gonna start slowly entering the room for sure.
Okay. I'm just gonna remove the.
Sorry, I just wanted to be super careful.
Yeah,
No,
go for it. So
because I don't like how often I get tripped up by things, and I'd like to think that Darien learned after the 2 mushrooms.
And I will keep pace behind him, like a couple spaces behind him.
Yep, I'm gonna stay like right on his back, just so that way we're there, and then Balmiar can follow. Oops.
Okay.
I need to go
You're inside me.
So
pick up like right next to Ignas.
So Darien, as you enter this room, you see a door to the south of you, off on that wall, a small brazier, and not pictured here, what would have been a small table and chair. It looks like the remains of some bread is on it.
All right. So
all right, I guess I'll signal to Ignas and Balmiar that everything's good and we can all come into the room.
All right. Notice how we're doing this so much more professionally.
It's like you're learning as adventurers. I love it. It's great.
What's gonna work, team?
I'm gonna test the door, see if it's locked.
So you proceed to the front and push on the door?
Oh, it's another push door?
Yeah, it's identical to the previous one.
Okay, I'll try. I'll just push a little bit, very lightly.
No, you hear it clunk. It doesn't move.
Okay, I'll try picking the lock.
Should we close the door that we just went through?
I don't see why there's... Well, if it stays unlocked, I don't think there's any point to it.
We could hear people come in, though, if they come in.
Yeah, we can close it, sure. There's nothing for us out there anyway.
Sure, you close the door.
Nothing but death and burnt goblin.
And a tooth.
Yeah, that's fine. And a tooth.
No, I have the tooth.
The tooth is in his pocket.
It's in my pocket.
All right, I'm going to draw a new line here. All right. Door's closed.
All right, I'm going to try picking the lock again. Here we go.
Okay, I'm going to move your token up to the front here.
That's not going to go poorly at all.
You hear the same satisfying
and
clunk.
Explodes.
And it goes chunk. And that's about it.
That chunk means it's unlocked?
I guess.
Yeah, it's the same sound as the previous one.
Same strat.
All right. I'm going to back up. 2 spaces behind. Yeah, about...
Crack the door and take a look inside.
Okay, hang on. My character is not
crack the
properly. There we go.
Crack that ill door.
This map actually has collision. I just realized.
Yeah, it does.
That's neat.
I pay for that, so yes, it does.
I better be getting collision.
Thank you, Joel.
Yeah. Yeah, hang on a sec. Let me make sure that everyone's...
Technically, the stream pays for it.
It does now.
It does now.
Yeah, it does now. It did not originally. Oh, hang on. Oh, crap. I'm on the wrong layer. Sorry. There we go. So you want to start slowly pushing it open. I don't think I can. Can I rotate this? I can make it smaller. That's fine. Function sort of. It's cracked open. What you see?
I'm gonna slowly make my way into the room. Sword at the ready.
Downtown.
Oh God!
You make your way into the room. Yeah, you're instantaneously jumped by a lot of things happening at the same time. So give me a second here. Yeah, hang on. I gotta remove that door.
Oh no!
That door is open. Back to the object layer.
Oh
no! Oh no!
Yeah. So you.
I was actually going to suggest knocking on the door and letting him come into an ambush, but okay.
Some stuff happens real quick here. Sadly, none of these guys aren't positioned in the correct way, but that's fine. But the orc here and the goblin are both going to get attacks on you. They've been readying their attacks.
Oh God!
This whole time. So they're going to get to do that thing. The orc holds a you see he has a javelin in one hand and a shield in the other. The goblin has a short bow at the ready. The arrow twangs off first at you, Darien, and then a javelin follows through the air.
That's not too close.
No, he's not in melee.
Oh.
Yeah, so the only time he'd have disadvantage is if he was in melee with you.
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's how like range projectile stuff works. Okay. So as you walk through the door, both of these ranged weapons slam into you.
Oh.
You take an arrow to the shoulder and then the javelin to the side. Both of them sticking out, kind of like really just not looking good for you.
There goes that healing potion.
I just healed.
Yeah.
I just got these wounds healed. Come on, guys. All right. Well, that's good.
Okay, so
Let's
let me get initiative back up. New turn order.
Oops, hang on. Okay, I should be clicked on my dude.
Clicked on you.
There
So
we go.
was their surprise round there on you.
Hey!
Nice 19s though. Really good. Let's
All
see
right.
what happens here.
In reaction to Darien's, oh no, we burst through the door.
Mind if I go first?
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so wait a sec.
Hang on.
All right.
We got to see if the enemy
No!
gets a jump on you.
Dang it. Oh, most of them don't.
That
Yeah,
one
most of them
did.
don't,
Who
but
was
it's
that?
that one.
Oh, that one goblin. Jeez. All right. Let me sort these. And Ignis, you're going to go before Miera on their turn order. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ladies
yeah.
first.
Let me maneuver this so people can see in the chat there.
Usually
hit this
All right.
game.
Looks like everything is
Dex
Good to go.
tiebreaker?
that's according to Duzen.
Okay,
yeah,
what's
you can,
what's
but
your dex?
it's two. So it's two PCs.
Yeah.
So they can say which one they want to go first.
Yeah.
Like I allow them to do that.
Okay.
Be like Ignis could just like yell at Miara and be like, "I'm going," and then Miara would like pause for half a second and then
I'm
do
following
her turn.
suit.
Yeah. So for PCs, I don't make them roll off. So that's just
It's
that's
actually
been-
better that way too.
been how I
because
do it.
then
Dang,
if
that
I
goblin
need it,
critted.
I can Get
Yeah, he
behind
did.
them when I can.
So off to the side here, another goblin pops out from behind a pillar and takes a shot at you, Darien, because he sees you out there.
Darien's got to get out of there.
So he pulls his bow and shoots.
Nope.
13. I don't think that hits you. Yeah,
No.
nice. So you see them now, and you're ready. So you kind of like duck behind the pillar there to your south, and the arrow like twangs off of it, and you don't get hit by it. So yeah, Ignis, it is now your turn. You can see through the door. You see an arrow and a javelin sticking out of your friend. He's taken fire. What would you like to do?
Wait, let me just check my spells.
This is Darien right here, right?
Yeah, I'm not sure what you can see.
Yeah, this because I see half a token. But I
Yeah,
can't-
that's me.
okay.
So just to re-clarify, because I
I forget
can't
what the vision
remember.
one was. Duzen, what's vision to toggle in chat? Thanks, bud.
I
I don't remember.
Just to refresh my memory for smoke stick. Pardon me. When I throw it, it obscures the vision of anyone who's in it, but anyone who's outside of it who wants to hit anyone who's in it still rolls at disadvantage because they cannot see that person that's inside, or what?
Yes.
Crap.
They're blind.
That's a really... you know what? I don't like it.
I'd go right them right now.
need a
it's
talent that allows me to see
really
through
good.
smoke.
Yeah. It's
I
really
need
good.
night vision goggles.
Smoke vision.
That's
Yeah,
smoke
but
vision.
that, I don't even think that would be
Infrared.
All right.
All right.
Third
I
Ignis,
am
let's
going to do two things. I'm going to move up here. I'm going to, basically move to the same square as Darien, and then one square back, and smack him on the butt with a Cure Light Wounds.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, sure. So as Ignis kind of like dodges between your legs as you dodge fire from these arrows, he slaps you on the butt and casts a spell on you.
Oh my lord!
All right. Go get him, champ.
Thanks, Dad.
Oh, there we go. Go get him,
There you
champ.
go. So you
Alright.
feel as he caresses your firm buttocks,
All right.
you feel the light infuse you, and you feel the warmth and you feel a little bit better about the whole situation
I feel the warmth.
It's even more disturbing when you imply that as Ignis is walking by in the midst of combat, he's just going, "All right, here you go.
Hey,
here you go.
Hey, you a good buddy, my lord.
hey, what's Darien's charisma? Like 16 or something? He's a good-looking dude. Like, yeah, you know, that is a Gaston-looking ass guy. All right,
that's Captain America buttocks.
Mine is like a 10.
Yeah, he's a. Yeah. All right. Ignis, is that your turn?
And
bud?
that is going to be my turn.
Excellent. Miera.
All right. I never put my sickle and short sword away from when we went back, so.
Nope, that's still out.
So I'm going to step right here through the door next to Darien. All right. So I'm going to take, because I. Let's see what I want to do. Well, I'm in dual wielding mode, so that's definitely a plus.
You are in dual wielding mode.
So that's a plus.
So you get 2 strikes in this.
Yep. So I'm going to take a shot at the orc over here.
Uh-huh.
So let me go to Hadja. Woo!
Oh,
nice. Yeah. So you swing out with your short sword at the orc to the south of you, and you score a hit. Somehow weaving through where he has his shield, and you score a deep gouge directly into his chest. He howls in pain as he kind of drops his sword and his great axe to the side for a moment. Yeah, you've dealt him quite the blow.
Yeah, and then let's do this.
For who?
This is the same target.
To the orc?
Yeah, same target to the orc.
Yeah. So as you drive in there with the sword, you bring up the sickle and strike out at him, and he's able to knock it to the side with his shield. You're unable to find purchase there.
Sad boy.
Yeah.
I was thinking about going for the goblin, but I was like, no, I'm gonna try to take out the big guy first.
All right. So another goblin steps out over to this side here, sees Ignis, and fires off a shot with his short bow. Which clangs wide. He overshoots Ignis, thinking he was maybe taller, and misses. The arrow drives into the stone behind you.
And I'm just going to shout back in Goblin, "Did you go blind from touching yourself?"
Jesus.
He doesn't take kindly to that.
I've never seen before.
You didn't understand any of it, sadly, but it's.
Oh, yeah. No, I didn't.
That's all. You just hear
Ignis
your
turns
lord
and says, "I'll tell you when you're older."
Yeah, and he just spouts off this weird guttural like goblin language, and you're just something.
Yeah, none of us know Goblin. Goodness. He's the only one that knows Goblin.
My devotion to my aspect of love suddenly, my spidey senses tingle as though somebody somewhere mentioned masturbation. Why do I feel like that had to do with masturbation?
Oh no!
Next to you.
So the goblin in front of you, Miera.
Yeah.
He disengages from the fight here.
Yeah, he better fucking
and backs away.
From the fight.
Do what?
I said he better.
Yeah. He does, and then after he backs away, he loads another round or another arrow into his short bow and shoots it at you. So,
wait,
ouch! That's gonna hit.
He can disengage and take an attack.
Nimble escape. A goblin can disengage as an action, bonus action on each of its turns.
I'm playing a goblin next.
Those little green dicks.
Yeah, so he disengages from you. So now you're fighting with this orc, and as he gets away, he lights off an arrow at you, and it strikes you, probably up in like a shoulder area. So it hurts pretty bad. Yeah.
All right, so that was.
Know what I'm doing next turn?
I think it was
hitting the goblin.
Because I don't think I was at.
I'm hopefully gonna do something.
That's
yeah.
How was the hopefully?
That was that one. All right, so I believe it is now Darien's turn.
Yeah. All right.
So go ahead, big guy. Big D.
Oh, the big D.
The big D.
All right, I'm gonna quickly move past Miera and take a swing at this big fuck over here.
Yeah, so Miera takes the arrow to the shoulder and flattens herself against the wall as you dodge in front of her, and you swing out at the orc with the axe and the shield. Armor class of 15. Yeah, you just hit. Yeah. So as your sword kind of clangs off of his axe, it like buries down into his shoulder, and pushes deeper in still, and you actually kill him. You drive him to the ground with the force of that blow.
Teamwork.
And then
he falls over, dropping his axe to the side, and his shield clattering beneath him.
And then I'm gonna rush this fuck.
Yeah, you go get in his face.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Well,
that orc's dead, so he's no longer on the turn order. So he didn't even get to go.
Nerd.
So there's that. Goblin
Fantastic.
over here sees Darien rushing down his friend. Definitely takes a short bow shot at you. No, but it clangs off your sword as you bat it to the side like a lightsaber in a laser duel. Looks pretty cool, and he's unable to find any purchase there. He has how much movement? 30. He's going to run this direction. Flattens himself up against the pillar here and readies another shot.
Oh, good.
So Ignis, it is now your turn.
Well, you made my life easier. I am going to. So let me see. Let me just verify. Does this pillar block the AOE from my fire flasks?
Yeah.
What if I throw it like right here?
Right
here.
No, he's like flattened up against it. So no, it wouldn't.
Against the
You
backside.
can move up a little.
So he's on this like front side of the wall here, right? So he's flattened up against
Like
it.
this side.
Your side, closest
My
to
side. Let's see. Okay.
you. But he would be affected in a 10 from like here.
From right here. Okay, I can do that. So let me just see here real quick. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do. Yeah. So quick question. For disengage, does it only work against one opponent, or if they're surrounded, do they disengage from one and then have to
They
take
disengage
an attack
from everyone.
everyone? Okay. Important to know.
Disengage, yeah. So disengage as an action, you disengage from everything. Disengage as a bonus action with nimble escape functions the same way.
Okay. Other question. If I were to move, say, here, would the pillar provide me any protection?
From an arrow directly in front of you, I don't believe it would. I don't think it would protect you from the goblin directly to the south of you.
I kind of figured it wouldn't.
But this one here, for sure, he doesn't have line of sight.
Okay, and I can't move to where Miera, sorry.
No, you can't be on top of her.
No.
I can't?
You cannot occupy the same space at the end of the turn.
Fine.
Not without her permission.
There we go. That's what I was looking for.
I'm about to move anyway, so...
Yikes.
Damn.
And we can't just swap turn order as convenient, right?
No.
Okay.
You guys kind of decided on that in the beginning.
Yep.
Okay, so let's see. All right. I'm sorry, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm just going to move here and then throw the firebomb right here to encompass both of these little green fuckers.
What's the radius on the bomb?
10 feet.
10 feet? Okay. Can you put it in the chat? I think it's dex save, isn't it?
Yes. Let me also verify that it's 10 feet. A sec. Hang on. You know, I'll be honest. Despite this being my class, I keep forgetting the fact that I am an artificer, and I keep thinking arcanist. I don't know why. Okay, no. It is a 5-foot radius.
5 foot. Okay.
Okay, so if I were to, I would only be able to throw it like here, and that the pillar would block it, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right. You know what? I think I'm just gonna move over here then. Yeah, and make this guy move, and then throw an acid vial at this dude down here.
Yeah, go for it.
I'll make him burn one way or the other.
Mm-hmm. He's gonna make his dex save here. No, 10. He fails the save and takes 7 points of damage. Very similarly to the one outside, the acid vial smashes into his face. You see the skull slowly reveal in a very kind of Raiders of the Lost Ark style, and where the Nazis and they open the Ark. And anyways, maybe I'm dating myself here.
All right. Well,
you're good.
since there are goblins left alive, I will actually use my insult from earlier.
He dies.
That's how it felt when your mother birthed you.
Oh my god.
Good. Each of these goblins.
Have a list of these on standby.
He's looking up goblin insults on Google.
Jeez.
Goblin insult generator.
So yeah, you kill that one. It melts to the floor. Short bow clatters to the side. Arrows spilling out of its quiver. And the two goblins here seem like they maybe don't want to be here anymore. They're not noticing your insults, but yeah, Miera, it's your turn.
All right. I'm kind of no, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say something, have Miera say something, but I'm like, it's out of character if I do that for.
Okay.
It's very out of character if I do it, so I'm gonna kind of make one, so I can now see. Oh, how far is he now from here?
Not that far is what, 25 feet?
Yeah, no, I should be good. Also, because I can't see Balmiar, I want him to in towards where we were, like back where I was at the entrance. I can't click him because I can't see him. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I keep forgetting to move him first.
It's all right.
And then I'm going to approach him. And
yeah, so you run across the room.
Yep.
And try to get in on this goblin here.
Yep, corner.
Sure.
So and go for a dual wielding strike.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
So first off with the short sword, 10.
Yeah, no, you lash out with the short sword and it bites into his leather armor, but doesn't seem to penetrate. So you're not able to get any real damage in on him there.
Can I still do the follow up or no?
Yeah, you've made the attack. You can definitely follow up with your offhand.
Yeah,
even an 8 with a sickle. So as the short sword goes in and gets blocked by the leather armor, the sickle gets pushed away by him, basically wielding his bow like a staff. And you're unable to find any purchase on the goblin at this point. Okay. Goblin's turn. The one right in front of you. Goblins aren't the smartest, but they do know when a fight is not going in their favor. So this goblin here is going to use his bonus action to disengage from you. And he's going to go, that's 5. Okay. And so he's going to move here, and then he's going to take his action to just get out. So he's just going to leave.
Does he does he incur an attack of opportunity, or just because he disengaged?
He has used his bonus action to disengage you with his skill Nimble Escape, so you will not be able to get an attack of opportunity on him. He has disappeared some 35 to 40 feet down the hallway now.
All right.
I have no
Stop him.
this turn.
So that's that goblin's turn. Next goblin, I think this one's dead. Nope, it's not. It's the one in front of Darien. He kind of sees that. Yeah, okay, he's the last one in here, and his friends have run off without him. So he's gonna attempt to do the same thing. Darien, you're gonna be able to get an attack of opportunity on him here, and then he is going to. Well, no, you're not, because he's gonna disengage and he's gonna start running.
Dang.
So he's gonna disengage. That's 15, or that's 10. That's 25. That's 20. So he disappears, and he's like 5 feet off map on the right here.
God damn. They have far distance.
So they're using their action to run. That's the thing. So like they have their bonus action to Nimble Escape, and then they have their movement at 25. Well, it's actually 30. So wow, they're actually further. Movement 30. So he's 10 feet down the hallway. The other one is 50 feet down the hall past him, and they are just dead sprinting out of here.
We should probably stop them.
Yep. Are we still in turn order or no?
Yeah. No, I mean pretty much. They're gonna get away here, but we're gonna keep it a couple turns to see if you guys can catch up or do something.
Yep.
I'm not gonna be able to.
You have some friends with some distance weapons, so they might be able to.
Yeah.
But at this point right now, they're booking it.
I'm gonna try. That's for sure.
Yep, me too.
So Darien, it's currently your turn. What would you like to do?
Is there anything he can do that would assist me? No, it wouldn't, because never mind.
He can heal himself or anyone else.
So can I see? Like, are there any other doors in this room?
No. This room kind of is blocked
so
off here.
That was just
a quick glance around shows you the brazier in front of you that's lit, the table with some stools and a couple beds.
I'm just.
I need to give you some javelins, man.
Stand at the foot. I have. Oops, sorry. I have. No, I don't actually.
I need to pass you some javelins.
But I'm gonna stand at the. Can I see him at all down the hall, or is he too far?
You're holding your torch, right?
Yep.
And it has 30 feet. 10, 20, 30. Yeah, you can see him. He's 20 feet away from you right now.
Okay.
So you use your movement to get there, right? That's 30?
Yeah.
So you have your action here, a bonus action.
20 feet away.
He is indeed 20 feet away.
I'm gonna sprint the rest of the way, double my movement.
Yeah. So do you want to like get in front of him or?
Yeah, I'm gonna get in front of him and block his way.
Sure. Yeah. So you sprint past him. It's a 10-foot wide hallway. He's going to be able to strike at you if you try to pass him.
That is.
You can try. Okay. Well, so do you want to get past him or do you want to stay in his engagement range?
I want to try and stop him because he's obviously going to get more help.
Right.
I'm going to try and get in front of him. I know if I pass him, even if I move around him, it incurs an attack of opportunity?
No. So if you move around, like I was saying, if you don't leave his engagement range.
Then Then, I'd like to stay.
You just want to stand in front of him in the engagement range. Yeah, sure. So you go ahead and do that. So you spend the next 30 feet of your movement chasing down this goblin here, and you stand in front of him menacingly, currently unable to do things. It looks like he's going to try to dip around you and continue running on his next turn here. But you've stopped that one. The one behind you is still about...
Oh, that's right. There's two.
That was 30 feet, 20.
I totally
so he's still 30 feet down. He's still 30 feet down the way.
Oh boy.
So Ignis, it is now your turn. Darien has chased him down. Darien, as you were running, you can see down the way that there's definitely a more well-lit portion, probably about 200 feet down this hallway.
Okay.
All right. Well, I can move up here, and that's as far as I can move. Is the goblin like here, or is it just off map?
He's off map. So you have 10 feet there. So the goblin and Darien, the goblin is about 20 feet off map. Darien is 30 feet off map.
Okay, so it's 30 feet away.
Yeah.
Okay, I will throw acid at him.
Yeah, go for it. This goblin's being stared down by your boy Darien, and he's gonna have to try to dodge the acid here. He fails, and you deal him 8 damage. Darien, you watch as this acid cracks and splashes against him behind, and you watch as he melts from the back, like the down his neck and stuff like that, and he collapses on the ground. Things scattering everywhere. His bow.
And again in Goblin, you look prettier that way.
Good. So that is that goblin. He is now gone and dead, melted on the floor. Miera, it is now your turn.
So that was the farthest one, the one that was farthest away. That
was the closest one.
That was just killed.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to move right behind Ignis, and as I'm moving, just drop my sword and sickle.
Can you move past me?
Because you might not be in range here.
Okay.
So I don't. Do you have a longbow?
Yes.
Okay, you're probably fine. So he's 60 feet down this hallway. Is why I'm asking.
Yep. Yeah, it's a longbow.
You don't have to stop behind me though. That Darien is not actually there. He's
Darien's not there.
True. That's true.
Oh yeah.
That's fine. He's just there visually on the map. Yeah. We're talking everything.
I'm there in spirit.
Yeah, I'd say just go to your movement.
You'd like to take a shot?
Yeah, I'm gonna take a shot.
Sure. So you
get as
see
close
this
as I can and take the shot. So that way it's.
Where did you start?
I started from.
Take the shot.
Right here.
15, 20. So you have 10 more feet of movement. So he is 50 feet away from you right now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna take.
Just so
the
you
shot.
know. Yeah. Go for it.
Just normal shot or.
Yeah, it's a normal shot. You can see him down at the end of running towards the end of the hallway.
15.
Come on.
It just hits.
Come
That
on.
just hits.
Oh.
Is this goblin hurt? I don't think he is.
No, because he blocked my 2 attacks from before.
Yeah. Okay, so the arrow goes sailing through the air and hits him directly into the back. You see him kind of stumble forward, but he doesn't hit the ground, and he continues running, but limping steadily along here. He's probably got about... That's his turn. Oh, yeah. Okay. He breaks through the lit area on the opposite side down of... Wait, did I say it was 100 feet from where you guys are? So he has 60. So he sprints another 60 feet down the hallway. Just as much as he possibly can, hobbling along. Darien, he is now 90 feet away from you. And you can see that, like, this large open area at the end of this hallway, it kind of like opens up. It looks like one of the more cavernous areas of the dwarven stronghold down the way, well lit, etc., etc. But he is sprinting down that direction. Been hit by an arrow, but is struggling.
Giving you javelins, man.
I don't think he'd be able to hit it.
I know, at this point I know, but still.
Yeah.
I just wish I
gonna
hit that
turn
shot
back to the other 2, and it's I can't catch
There's a low roll.
Yeah.
So will you like shout back at him like I can't catch him?
Yeah.
Okay.
Leave it to us. I have no idea if I can actually make a shot like that, but let's see.
I can try again.
So Darien, you kind of like stop there and wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if
Ignis,
I
it is now your turn.
move a full 25, how far away is this goblin from me at this point?
Plus so you haven't moved your 25 yet? He's 115 feet.
Dang. All right. Okay. I mean, I can take a shot. It's not going to be a great shot.
You can move your 25 and take one.
I'll move my 25, but that's the thing. Even if I move the 25, it's still not going to be a great shot.
Sure. Yeah. What's the range increments on crossbow?
80, 32.
80, 30?
Or sorry,
32?
32, 320.
So 80 and 320?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, the shot will be at disadvantage. Yeah. You'll be 95 feet away from him. So you're about 5 feet behind Darien because Darien has a little bit more movement than you.
Let me take off a couple of bolts as well because I shot a couple of times earlier.
Using them? Yeah, please keep track of your ammo because I don't.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I don't use it that often either, so I need to be reminded.
Ignis runs up, jostles up with his crossbow loaded, and takes a shot at the fleeing goblin.
Gonna work, but I gotta try anyway.
I just used one.
18 with the disadvantage. Yeah, that hits.
Wow,
that's good.
Dang.
You got him.
9
when it
piercing
counted.
damage.
Clutch.
How do you want to kill him?
I want
What does this say about Ignis? How do you want to kill him?
It's gonna go through the butt. It's gonna go through the butt.
That was my second thought.
It disturbs me that was your second.
It disturbs me that I'm starting to get to know how Ignis really is.
Yeah.
No, you know what? I'm going through the butt, out the front.
No.
So Ignis comes trotting up his little gnome legs. Darien, you watch him as he approaches. He gets down on one knee, takes careful aim, and click, foof, and you watch the bolt go until it's out of your vision, Darien. But Ignis, you can watch it go all the way, and it hits the goblin right between the cheeks, and you don't know where it goes after that. But you watch the goblin topple over, bow and arrows clattering to the side, and he has fallen about, what did I say the total amount was? About 40 feet from that entrance to the other area. Good shot.
Can I see that or no? Do I not see anything?
Because how far? Actually, you know what? How far is your dark vision?
60. He was 50 feet, I think.
Ignis,
before.
yours is 60.
Yeah, and I already took it at disadvantage, so don't tell me I didn't make it.
I know you actually wouldn't have been able to see him, but I'm not going to retcon that because he is outside of your dark vision range.
Let's just say I was actually.
But he dies.
Let's just say I was actually aiming at his head.
He dies.
I was like, "Come on, aspect of luck."
You have not. You don't see the kill. You see the shot. Like you see him fire. It's too far. Like I said, it's too far out of your dark vision range. There's like this weird gap of where it's just dark, and then you see the light from the area past that.
I'm gonna move up then if I can move up closer. Whatever.
To who?
To the group, because that's as far as I can really go.
Sure. Yeah. You guys are like right now out of combat.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
Yeah. So what would you like to do?
I think. Well, let's see. I honestly think we need to drag these suckers back there, just in case anyone happens to peek down this hall and try and see what the commotion was about, as opposed to coming directly down the hall and finding what the commotion was about.
I agree.
All right, can Darien? Oh no, can Darien just like either drag him or can we just throw him into the bag of holding?
I'd say you'd probably be able to fit the goblins into the bag of holding, but I don't think the full orc body would fit in. You'd have to cut it up.
No, I'm not. Well, I might. No, not again.
No.
Not again.
Not again.
Okay. I'm just gonna ask Darien to I'll just hold open the bag and just say, drop him in the bag. Let's get him back there.
So there's the one in front of Darien.
Yeah.
And then there's the one that's much further down the way.
And I do it.
Yeah, so you like grab him by his ankle and toss him in there.
Yeah.
What do you take are the weapons and arrows and stuff in there as well, or?
Yeah. Let's search him
All right,
later.
so there's a bow and 15 arrows.
So
that.
Yeah, just as an FYI, I'm not planning on keeping them.
I know, but they're in there, and you need to keep track of them.
Okay, so bow and 15 arrows.
Yeah.
All right.
What
Short
if we
bow?
run across a necromancer?
Yeah, it's a short bow.
Okay, we're gonna try and get the both of them. So 2 short bows.
So are you going to get the one that's further down the hall?
I would like to do that.
Who is doing that?
Should we stealth it?
What?
Stealth retrieve a goblin body.
Yeah.
I mean, I can stealth it.
It's very Metal Gear.
Do we even know right now that goblin is actually dead? Because can we not see it? We can't see it.
Technically, you can't see it, but Ignis already took the shot at disadvantage, so screw it. He killed him. So you don't know. Like, you heard some stuff clatter to the ground.
The players know that we killed him, but the characters, they're assuming.
Not sure.
Yeah, they're not sure.
Ignis heard a squeal and some stuff clatter to the ground, so he knows he hit something.
We should go check to see that it's dead.
All right, let's do that. I'm going to also add 1 dead.
You guys are just going to all walk down the hallway?
I'd like to stealth it, just in case if there's more.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Anytime you ask that, it just implies that we're gonna die.
Just want to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're walking towards a well-lit area in a stronghold overrun by goblins and orcs.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You make that decision.
Precisely.
Stealth the crap out of it. We're walking towards a well-lit area.
Yeah, that's where he was running towards.
I would like to douse my torch and take out.
Would we need dark vision in order to see him? If the area
like
lit where he was going.
So like what I was saying is you can see the light at the end of the hallway, but it doesn't extend far enough into the hallway to meet your dark vision. So there's this like weird 40-foot gap where you don't see anything.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I would like to douse my torch.
Yes.
And take out my shield.
Yes, you may.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Rob.
All right, I'll be the Darien's eyes for the moment.
Professor Stockroom's camera
Balmier's close
is
to me
directly
too,
to the right of me, so I'm looking at him very angrily.
Oh, okay. Good. So
he's above you on my screen.
Whoever's walking there and wants to do it stealthily, please make stealth checks.
Back to the let me just double check. I'm not doing this at disadvantage. No, I'm not. Okay.
I am
with disadvantage. Yep.
Oh, it won't be worse than mine.
Yes, it will.
Ooh, guys. Come on.
Okay, so let's see. That's 30, 35.
I gotta carry the
love this
group
game.
over here in our stealth check.
I love this game.
If
Wait.
Balmiar gets more than a 5,
Yeah, I gotta get
figure we should be
Balmiar up here
okay.
too. Hold on.
Balmiar gets more than a 5.
Yeah.
Setting the bar low.
You got a 22!
Yeah, I'd say that's more than a 5.
Oh boy, let's see. That's
Oh no. Oh
that's,
no.
Okay, average is 14 point something.
Yeah, look at that.
I'm below average.
My 2 characters carrying the weight of the team and stuff.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. Yep.
As is tradition.
As been foretold by the scrolls. Miera Stonewall will carry the party. And
So let's see. He's gonna. There's 2 checks to be made here. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like
So what was? Okay. Yeah. That's interesting. Okay. Cool. So you guys walk down to retrieve the goblin.
We've alerted the entire camp. I mean, I guess so. It's too late to take it back. Can we take it back?
So you go down and you're beginning to retrieve the goblin form that's there on the ground. And as you're doing that, Ignis, you notice while you're approaching, you see a shadow kind of walk out from where that like well-lit area is. And you see a shorter shadow kind of walk out, and you see it kind of like look down the way. But it doesn't seem to do anything else.
Okay.
You guys, you're at the body right now.
Okay.
So you're about,
how far away is it?
From where he's at, you're probably, I think he said about 40 to 50 feet.
40 to 50 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So, guys, I have an idea.
Do tell.
So has this guy...
Oh, that's so funny. I love this game so much.
No.
But I was hoping that the average would apply also to the enemies, but I'm guessing not.
Well, they have to roll against it, so if they rolled higher.
Yeah, well, my idea was, do I just ask him in Goblin when lunch is?
What time is it right now? Do we know?
When's the next meal?
Have you figured that out for them?
No, forget it. Just ask when's the next meal.
Oh, so you're asking the
Do I try and bluff them?
There. I mean, none of us can aid you in that.
It's up to you.
Okay.
I'm ready to fight if you are.
I'm just gonna ask, do we try and just stand still and wait and see what he does, or do we actually, you know what, screw it. I want to try it. So if no one's gonna talk me out of it, I'm gonna try it.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna shout in Goblin, hey, when's the next meal?
Okay. Sure, you do that. And can I get you to make a
initiative roll?
Not yet.
No.
I think this is performance.
Yeah,
because you're attempting to sound like a goblin, like one of these goblins.
Or deception. Is it deception? Oh yeah.
Is it deception?
It honestly doesn't matter because
they're the
both
same
charisma
roll.
based.
They're the same
well,
roll.
In that case,
Yeah, it honestly.
But I
doesn't matter.
think it's a performance to deceive, right? So in either case, I think it's accurate, at least for Ignas's sheet here, that he could roll either performance or deception, and it would be the same thing.
It really doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I have the same modifier either way.
It matters.
Deception works if you want to use deception.
Cross all of the things.
That's more thievery anyway, but hey.
I can't look.
Okay.
I can't fucking believe it.
Okay.
Well, they have to like.
No, I know.
But that's still like a good roll.
That's a really good roll.
Yeah.
So at the end of the hallway, there's kind of a pause. I rolled this one publicly so you could see it. And you hear a voice shout back at you, "Bloodnut, is that you? Always hungry? Not for a couple hours. Get back to work." And he kind of walks out of your vision.
Okay. Let's get this body in the bag and let's go. And this
Amazing.
time we shouldn't have to be stealthy.
Yeah.
So you toss it in the bag and you kind of tromp back towards the area there.
We just walk normal.
You tromp back next to the area there. And yeah, okay, cool, sure. You're back at the that kind of like guard post-ish area.
I'm picking up my weapons that I dropped on my way over.
Yeah, you have your sword and your sickle you want to pick up. Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh, that roll puckered up my butthole a little bit.
Dude, that could have been really bad.
It could have been really bad.
I'm so frustrated.
I would have made a mad sprint back.
Worked.
Oh.
What? Frustrated? I thought you'd be pleased.
Goblins are not smart, man.
I'm frustrated that you even tried such a thing. And I hate that you were rewarded for it.
Oh, I know.
I love this game.
I hate
this
it.
game is amazing. All right. So yeah, you have two goblins, arrows and bows in the bag.
Damn it.
You're back into this area where there's another goblin corpse and an orc corpse laying on the ground.
Okay. I would like to with Darien's help, I'd like to just get these. This is all just one room. There's no like beds or anything, right?
So there's beds on the opposite side of the room, but they look very like Spartan. It looks like they just rest there and when they take shifts for the guard here.
Okay. Then yeah, I
There's not a
think
whole lot going on in here.
And the door is still unlocked, right?
Yeah, I mean, you left it open.
All right. All right. No, you know what? I don't want to take the trouble to drag all the bodies to the room. No one's coming down here. I'd just like to dump them and then search them.
Sure. So you dump all the bodies. Do you dump the arrows and bows too? Just
no, we'll keep the weapons.
Okay.
So I've got two short bows. Well, actually, we're gonna search everybody. So let's total them up later.
I'll take any arrows that are in the bag.
All yours.
Yeah.
Around.
So that's good. It's going to be a lot to carry because that's like 30 more arrows from those two, and then there's another like 15. So that's 45 more arrows. Your quiver holds 20. You can replenish.
I'll take 4. Yeah.
You can replenish. They're goblin made, not very nice, but they'll shoot straight enough.
Yeah. I'll take 4.
Okay. Yep. So you take 4.
Can you take like another quiver?
Kind of. I mean, you're starting to like over encumber yourself with gear on you.
So yeah,
okay.
We can keep it in the bag.
I'm gonna keep the arrows as well. I'll keep the spares. So
sure. So you have 41 arrows.
Okay, 41.
Yep.
41 arrows. No dead goblins and 2 short bows. What about everything else? Can I get some? Help
there's
searching?
another short bow from the other goblin.
Okay, so
and the orc has a kind of like a steel bound shield, so wooden steel, just kind of standard large shield, and a battle axe, a 2-sided battle axe that can be wielded one hand or two. The 2 goblins outside you had already picked through. They had their scimitars.
Okay, so the battle axe is different from a great axe?
Yes. A great axe is non-versatile unless you have like a certain strength value or something like that. A battle axe does not.
Okay, 1 battle axe. All right. All right. Anything else from them?
You make an investigation check if you want some more.
Let me search these guys, please.
Yes, we'll do.
Thank you. Even though I probably don't need it, but it doesn't hurt.
Helps. You needed it.
Oh well, my first roll was going to be that 23.
Nice, 23. Looks good. So you find 15 gold on the orc and 11 silver on the one goblin. The goblin corpse
silver, how many gold? Sorry.
It was 15, I believe.
Okay.
19 copper from another goblin and another 23 copper from the last one. And that's just in their belt pouches. They upon investigating all of these corpses, the ones that aren't melted with acid, there are goblin-sized leather armors, if you'd like those, or the standard hide armor that these orc cultists have been utilizing.
Hide armor.
That's if you want to take it off of him, sure. It's an orc-sized hide armor.
3 hide armor. It's 36 pounds at this point.
But they're all ritually scarred. They look like they're the living ones that had survived some of the previous, acid rituals from Valrul. Yeah, and that's about it off the bodies themselves.
Okay.
Not a whole lot else going on.
So something I just realized, that looks like it's gonna be maybe even where they keep the prisoners, down that hall over that way. And so I don't know if we want to go down there before we open the vault. I don't know.
If they captured Odeg, they definitely kept him with the prisoners, unless they already killed him.
I doubt they would have.
And we wanted to check with Odeg before trying to take on that fire primordial.
We don't have to take him on because it didn't chase after us. It might just be protecting the gem. If we can run in and if it's not hostile unless we try and touch the gem or take it, then we could figure out a way to remove it. I just really don't feel good about going down there and trying to take on the entire army by ourselves. All right, I have a proposal. Hey, the orcs probably have Odeg. If they've killed him, then he's dead, and we can't save him. If they haven't killed him, it's likely that they won't, and they just are going to keep him prisoner. And so he's probably fine for now. We could go back to his place and see if he had any information on the forge and any information on the thing that's guarding it.
Well, if we had already searched the place, though.
We searched it for signs of what happened to him, but we didn't search it for things.
I'm not crazy about like backtracking so much.
Well, here's the thing. If we go back, we can probably rest at his place knowing that they've already been there and they probably won't go back.
And we've already gone this far in. They're going to find the dead bodies and everything.
I have a sack of holding.
You can find the orc body.
Yeah, well, we can move him a little bit.
And they're going to know that none of their like guards are there anymore. Like if we leave now, I feel like we're going to like come back and they're going to have doubled their guard, you know what I mean?
There's no good options.
Yeah.
There's no good options.
I think our best bet is probably to heal up now.
So how far away from this room are we? Can we see anything in this room yet?
Which room?
Did you guys walked back to the guard post, correct?
Yeah. That's
you
what
are now like 150
Okay.
feet away.
So maybe
when you were up there, Ignis was able to see with his because his passive perception is pretty high.
yeah.
He was able to see into the room
He was
a little
able
bit
to see the shadow.
and see the one shadowed kind of goblinish creature.
Oh God, guys, I have an idea.
Oh, do tell.
Sorry.
Can we take a break real quick? I really have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah,
yeah, me
actually,
too.
we can.
It's been 2.5 hours.
It has.
Yeah.
It's been pretty good. We'll be right back, guys. We're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah,
we're gonna try to push through this to the end because everyone's kind of got to go right away at the end of the stream.
Yeah,
but we will be right back. Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
My head is clear. I can
All
pick
right,
again.
good.
I don't have to poop anymore.
I don't have to poop anymore.
We are live. Welcome back.
I don't have to shit anymore, everybody.
Welcome back.
We're good.
Our group of heroes continues to give way more information than is necessary about many bodily functions.
Listen.
And welcome. Welcome back to episode 19 of DieFall.
I don't know how that's relevant, but you know. Nobody ever said
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh boy. Okay.
boy.
So I now have 3 plans.
All right.
God,
let's
I gave
dial
you a
back
break.
in. Let's dial back in.
I have an
Rel
idea
sat
too.
there
If
and he
it's
was
not
like,
already there.
How can I fuck this up?
You don't know. So
No, you know what? I don't know.
No, but you will. You will. Okay.
I mean, I don't know if it'll fuck us because last time it somehow worked.
I
Go
figure it's better than just standing there because he would have
No.
walked toward us.
Yeah, true.
So here's my idea.
Okay.
I disguise myself as one of the goblins.
Yeah. Okay.
Walk in there, find Odeg, figure out how to get that ruby. Second variation. I enchant some coins, give them to you. We all go as these guys, and we find Odeg. Problem is that, you know, one of you would have to be the orc and none of us speak orc. And one of you would have to be a goblin and you don't speak goblin.
And 2 of us are too tall to be goblins, kind of.
Aren't they the same, roughly same size? What's the?
I'm not sure.
I'm gonna look up disguise self real quick. Pardon me.
Disguise self, it's 1 foot taller or shorter. Goblins are rather shorter. Goblins are like gnome size.
Okay. And everybody else is not within a foot of me, I'm assuming.
How tall are you?
I'm like what, 3 foot, 3.5 feet, something like that.
I might be there. Yeah,
I don't actually have that
close.
Yeah,
I'm
close.
4'3".
Okay.
God, you're a small elf. All
Yeah,
right.
she's teeny elf.
Yeah.
I should actually write that down. 3'6", let's say. Just for
Okay.
posterity's sake.
Sure.
Okay. I mean,
So those are your ideas?
those are my ideas. Bless you.
you.
Are the other plans being we return to Odeg's, rest,
Quick
try
question.
and get yes.
Are all of these being discussed in character?
Yes.
All of these plans? Okay. What are
Yeah.
you doing and where are you?
I presume that. Well, let's look at the room.
I'm
I
gonna assume
presume
back here.
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
My
there's
second
someone coming
question
down the
is-
hall.
No, my second question is,
Yes.
while you're doing this, if you'd like, you can take a short rest for an hour, spend some hit die, etc., etc. So that's up to you, but that does take an hour to accomplish.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But
If
while you're doing that and talking, you are more than welcome to take a short rest and discuss these things.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I was going to mention. You know, the goblin said next mealtime was at 2 hours. If I go out there 2 hours from now, it's more expected. They wouldn't question it as much.
Then I say we wait.
That's only if this is a good idea. I'm actually really not terribly in favor
My
of walking out
proposal
there.
was to go into the next room over where we originally were, nobody was. Rest there, and if they come over and see, and they go to investigate, we can always try to, like, surprise attack them there.
Yeah.
Because they'll be walking into our ambush instead of us walking into a horde of them.
Yeah, but they would eventually. I mean, if they sent everybody, they would eventually overwhelm us. Oh, I came up with this plan and I don't like it. Because if I go in there alone, then I'm in there alone. If I take you with me, then we run the risk of someone saying something and I'm the only one who can speak Goblin. And I think we actually should, let's just assume that we're taking a short rest while we're discussing this, simply because either way, we're going to wait.
So if you guys are down on hit points and would like to spend some hit die, you are more than welcome to do so.
Yeah.
I will do so.
If you click the word hit die, it will roll them for you, and then just toggle them down as you spend them. You get half of your total hit die back on a long rest.
All right. Well, I got enough HP back that I'm good.
Yeah,
where
might as well.
is that? Because I see.
Wow. And I'm back to where I started at the beginning of the session. 25 out of 26.
Dunzo, you did it. So
where
dead
is
center
it
of
on
the
the
page,
sheet?
Miara.
Yeah, where
Dead
is it on
center,
the sheet?
right below temporary hit
Oh,
points.
I
so
see
there's
it.
current
I
hit
see
points,
it.
temp, and then hit die. So you should have 3 here that you'll toggle down.
Yep.
Oh God, I really don't like this place.
So 7. That leads me to 26 out of 28. Cool. Would I have to roll for Balmiar too?
I do believe I gave Balmiar hit die. So like it's not on a sheet because it doesn't exist, but I think I did give him hit die. So he has a 1d8 hit die. So what you would do is roll a 1d8 plus, it's plus 0 for his con, and he has 3 total because he is your level.
Okay.
Yeah, that was something that like makes him a little bit more viable.
Yeah.
So
now he spent 1 for now.
Yeah.
Which is nice. And then he recovered 3. Nice. What is this total?
I'm ignoring the chat so I don't see Ignas trying to garner some support for his plans in there.
I need opinions to sway me.
15.
Don't you put your bad decisions on the chat.
Should I put a poll in the chat? Is that what we need to see there?
I feel like between crazy plan A and crazy plan B, maybe there should be a poll.
Maybe.
What did that area look like again?
Oh God.
Where we caught the guy, or like the entryway before the what we can presume is the jail?
You don't really know. Ignas was the only one with the perception to see it.
Got it. Because I'm wondering.
You kind of it's a large arched area with light coming in from it. It looks like there are some pillars very similar to this room, and it looks like it's more of the dwarven fortress. Or stronghold is just brighter over there than it is in that hallway.
Yeah, because I'm curious as to if Ignas goes in alone, if there's a place for Darien and I to be close by without having to interact directly.
You do not know at this point. So. You're more than welcome to go find out.
Well, all the corpses are over here, so we can always go back down and try you going in. Since you're the only one that knows how to speak to these people, your best bet is probably to go in alone.
I'm already thinking of holes in my plan. I don't know if Odeg is there. I don't know how many people know these goblins, or how many other goblins know these goblins and will try to engage me in conversation. Immediately regretting this plan. Oh, we don't even know if he's alive.
One way to find out.
Oh God, I don't want to do this. I'm scared.
If you're worried about being engaged, the goblin you mimicked so well before apparently is hungry all the time. Just let your stomach guide you.
Good point.
I'm just gonna say
ignore all conversation and try to get some and keep an eye out.
Oh, crap baskets. You guys are really gonna make me do this.
I ain't making you do shit. You came up with
I'm
it.
not making you. You have control over the situation.
Do not put this
my
on
God.
me.
I'm just offering suggestion as to what you can do to help calm you a bit.
Okay.
I am supportive of Ignis.
Well, I don't want to go down there by myself.
I'm excited for him broadening his horizons. That's what I'm excited about here. Let's see what he can do.
Oh, fuck me. Oh. I'm scared. I don't want to die.
The hour of your short rest is coming to a close. What would you like to do? We're gonna need some decisions here.
We're gonna have to take another short rest to
talk it out.
no, to make it
kill
believable.
time.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. No,
you said another couple hours till mealtime. I'm holding to that.
Okay, sure. So you guys are just gonna wait another hour?
Yeah.
And at least try and talk myself out of doing this stupid plan.
Could we roll another hit die?
Who's the idiot who came up with this?
You can roll as many hit die on on your short rest as you'd like. You only recover half of them on your long rest.
Gotcha.
Half of your total, right? So like, let's say you're like level 10 and you spend 8 of them. You only get 5 back on a long rest.
Oh God.
But yeah, okay. So while you guys are resting, is someone keeping watch? Yeah. Keep an eye out and stuff like that.
I am.
For your second hour, is that happening as well? I'm assuming so. Just thought I'd check.
I'll let the smart people talk about the plan. I will.
Sure. Yeah, Darien, give me 2 perception checks, one for each hour.
Oh brother, where did I put my sheet? There it is.
Would Ignis's passive perception be able to hear someone walking down the hall?
Not if he is actively discussing things with you.
Gotcha.
Because that would like inherently put him at disadvantage because he's talking.
Gotcha.
For him to listen, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
So we wouldn't call it that way. 18 and 11. So the first hour, as you rest and Ignis is discussing with Miera these various different plans, you don't hear anything. It seems quiet. You don't see anything coming down the hallway, and it seems pretty calm. The second hour also goes by without you noticing anything or seeing anyone as you look down the hallway. To be aware, though, your vision is limited to 20 feet down this hallway.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Okay. Let me just ask this before I go all in. Is there any extremely compelling reason not to go back to Odegs, rest up, search for some information on the primordial, and try and get that stupid ruby?
The biggest thing would be reinforcement. They call in reinforcements. Probably double their watch, so getting back here would be difficult. And whoever killed this group.
True. To counter that, the pros would be we would get to the vault. We would have a wealth of weaponry. We would have that mythical, what was it, a hammer?
Yeah.
We would have that mythical hammer. That's something that even Darien could wield and perhaps use to our advantage.
It's possible.
The cons of me going out there myself is that I could potentially be captured or killed, and it would be down to you two to either rescue me or avenge my death. I say we put it to a vote because I don't like either option. One of those options was mine.
Well, I'm not in favor of anything that risks you being captured or killed, my lord.
I appreciate that.
I'm just concerned with coming back and having to fight double what we just fought already.
Well,
but if we want to go back, we can go back.
What's your vote, Miera?
We'll go back. I'm willing to go back.
I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
Here we go. All right.
Another
lay it on me,
one.
boss.
Another one.
It's not a great idea. It's not a game changer idea. It's just a stupid idea. I would like to leave the orc here with arrows in him and take the goblins.
To try to stage a coup?
To try to give the impression that the goblins rebelled, killed the orcs, and escaped.
That could work.
Probably wouldn't look. They wouldn't be searching for intruders. They would be searching for escapees.
What do you guys
would
doing?
also start to lure them out little by little too. They wouldn't post watch as large.
Wouldn't be looking for us specifically. All right, can we take? I'm going to take a few of the arrows from. The orc wasn't killed by arrows, right? He was killed by slashy.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So I'll take a few of the arrows and ask Darien to kind of jam them in as hard as he can.
Sure.
In soft spots.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so the orc now looks like a veritable pincushion.
Yeah, let's say we just to put a number on it, 41 arrows. Let's say we go down. Oh my God, what the heck? My screen went.
Oh, sorry, I was clicking.
Yes,
That's
we.
my-
Oh, all right, let's take it down to, I don't know, let's say 35. Let's put like an even half dozen.
Didn't the
in the
goblins also have weapons on them as well, aside from bows?
The two outside had swords.
Yeah, and we're gonna take the goblins and we're just gonna dump their bodies somewhere else.
Well, we could always put the sword in.
Would they
No,
leave the sword?
no, because it's more believable that they would just shoot him rather than try and engage him in melee.
I don't know that they would leave their swords.
No, they wouldn't. No, they'd take all their stuff with them. Especially if they killed an orc. All right, let's gather up the bodies and get the heck out of here. And let's not forget the two that we left outside.
All right.
Okay, so you stuff 5 goblin bodies into the bag of holding.
Goblin
much
corpses.
now?
I'm looking to see how much they weigh.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I can drop some stuff if need be.
I think they're probably, because they're what, like 3 foot?
Yeah, they're probably like 50 pounds at most, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't think.
For what, 3 feet? How much does a 5-year-old weigh?
That's what I was going to say. It's probably like 30 pounds.
All right, that's nowhere near the weight limit. Don't even worry about it.
Okay. I think it's 30. It's probably pretty good.
Even if they were 50 pounds each, it wouldn't be near the weight limit.
It's true.
No, but like, are you putting them in with their armor and stuff too? Because they have leather armor and things as well.
Oh, okay. Can we just say that they're 50 pounds total?
Yeah, let me take a look at leather armor real quick. I don't think leather armor is that heavy. It's 10, so they're 40 pounds apiece.
Okay, that's easy.
Roughly 40 pounds. That's fine.
Yeah, still nowhere near the weight limit.
Cool.
Okay, let's get out of here.
Stuff 5 goblin corpses into the bag. Darien has shoved a couple arrows into the orc. Darien, can you make a I'm gonna call it a survival check to see how convincing you making this orc look like it died to these arrows. 15? Nice, good. So that's like the DC for anyone that comes by this to try to see if they recognize what it actually died by. So that's for me to write down. Good roll. Yeah, okay, and you guys just leave, right?
Yeah.
Getting the heck out of here.
Okay, so this was
with a better plan than the bullshit I thought of.
We can get some food over at Odeg's too. I feel bad looting him, but
I have money. I'll give him money to buy stuff. He can stop being a hermit for an afternoon and go to the store.
We all have a little bit of money, so
I'm gonna think about what store he's gonna be able to find down here. But hey, maybe he does.
He'll adapt a
does.
cannibalistic diet and eat the orcs and goblins that remain.
Oh yeah, we can just leave him the goblin corpses. They fry up real nice.
Disturbs me how you know that.
So you guys head back to Odeg's place. So do you close and lock the doors? Like, what do you
close the doors behind us
here? On the investigation for your I should have mentioned this. I forgot about this for the doors. One of the goblins has a key and the orc has a key.
Oh, okay, I'll take both the keys.
Yeah, sorry. That should have been specified earlier.
All right, you know what? I will. Since they have the keys, I'm gonna have them lock the door. Yeah, let's lock the doors behind them.
Okay.
They'll have
so the
keys.
orc is kind of just like laying out in the middle of that first room.
Yeah.
Okay. And then
2 keys, 2 doors.
Right. So the orc key closes the second door you guys went through, and the goblin key locks the first door. So there you go.
Can they actually? Can they actually unlock the doors from the inside, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the keyhole goes on both sides, but it's kind of like it's just a heavy bolt that these keys open.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys head back to Odeg's. It's not super far from here, about a 10 to 15 minute walk back out to the farmland area, where you walk back to where your tracks meet the tracks that you've double backed on now, and you find Odeg's wide open secret hideout, much the way that you had left it.
All right. I think the first thing we should do is see if he has any information on the forge or that primordial or the ruby.
So you want to
anything written down?
Toss the house, essentially.
Yeah. Why not?
All right.
We'll put it back together later.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
We'll clean it up.
You're
later.
going to investigate the home.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Make an investigation check.
I will investigate, and I'm assuming you guys are helping me.
Yes, with advantage.
Yeah.
You're not just going to be watching me.
Nice.
Like that.
So
out of
investigating
thin air
the house
materializes exactly what you're looking for.
Sadly, not the way crits work. Odeg's house is pretty sparse. You find some unbroken wooden cups. So the house has been tossed over pretty handedly. Like the bed's even broken. You find the old hidden the secret compartment that he had pulled out the box from previously. You find an additional healing potion in there, so that was in there as well. It seems like he left one on hand for himself. You check all the cabinets and stuff like that. There's some mushrooms in a little basket that don't seem to have been moved or anything. But it doesn't look like there's a whole lot left in here. A lot of these cabinets and cabinetry and the in this little home have been opened and ransacked. There's not a whole lot going on here.
Okay.
So no, it doesn't seem that he has any books here. If he did, I mean, either they were on his person or he had taken them somewhere. There doesn't seem to be any evidence of him having reading material here.
My very first thought is actually, quick question: is there a behind the house area?
It's literally a wall of stone. So no, you're in the wall.
Okay, I was just looking for
a behind.
I was just looking for a place to dump the. Oh wait, I know. We can throw the bodies at the primordial and see if it reacts to living things or just intrusions or let's keep these for science experiments.
All
Otherwise, I think the other thing I wanted to do.
Okay. Sure.
I think you guys are looking at me like.
So funny.
The other thing I wanted to do was maybe just check outside to see if he'd buried anything in the farm.
So we want to dig up his crops?
Oh, just see if there's a space, if there's somewhere that might have evidence that he buried something.
Sure.
Sure.
If you'd like, you can walk outside and see if you can take a look.
All right. Miera, you mind helping me search for
Sure.
something buried?
Sure, of course.
All right.
So you're investigating around the front door area, or?
Like the farm and yeah, front door area, the farm.
So
see if he's
the
buried
farm
anything.
is huge.
Oh crap!
The farm is like a 1/4 mile across and a 1/2 mile long.
Wow, and all underground too, man.
Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's not like there's not like stalactites and stuff and like stalagmites and things that are like dotting the area, but it looks like it was definitely cleared out for this specific purpose to like grow food.
Okie doke. All right, I'll just search the area around the house.
The house is set into a stone wall, so you're going to search the wall.
I know. Yes.
Okay, I'm just clarifying. You're going to search the wall.
Wall in the ground to see if he buried anything.
Okay, sure. So like around the front door area. Okay.
Okay, yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you. Advantage.
With the advantage. Okay. So yeah, you and Miara kind of go to work looking around and like touching on things and seeing if you can't find anything. There seems to be a loose stone on the wall, and you remove it and you reach inside, and there's a small scroll in there. It's probably about yay big, and you pull it out.
Okay. All right, I'll try unrolling it and see if I can read it.
Yeah, you unroll it, and it seems to be a very crudely drawn map.
Huh. Okay.
All the words are in Dwarvish, but it seems to be a map of some sort.
All right, and I'll ask Miara, does this look like roughly where we are or where we've been? Trying to figure out if it's like a map of the area.
Survival.
You could try. Yeah, you should be able to try. I'm not sure.
Because I know I can't read Dwarven.
No, I'm trying to think about what you would look at to try to put it together. I think it might be
like the turns that we've had to make the turns that the tunnels.
So think about this. You guys have been functioning in hidden tunnels, right? So,
yeah.
I think it would be to like correlate the two. I think it's just intelligence.
Just straight up intelligence.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it's just a straight up intelligence to see if you can correlate where you've been.
All right.
In this map.
So am I making the check?
I mean, you asked me.
Well, it ain't gonna be me.
If I can make heads or tails.
Yeah, Darien, what are you doing right now?
I am
petting Belmiar.
Yeah. I'm keeping an eye out, just trying to keep an eye on them as best I can, and the area, like kind of where we came from,
sure.
So that nothing followed us.
Give me a perception check with disadvantage, and then you guys can make that intelligence check if you'd like.
Okay.
Would one of us be able to help the other on the intelligence check?
Yeah.
No.
You guys are looking at the map at the same time. Sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll make the roll.
Then make the roll. Yeah, make it with advantage.
I'm just waiting on our paladin with his perception. That's not terrible, actually.
11.
11's pretty good. You don't. So it's hard for you to see things, right? So you kind of see what's around just outside the door because you're holding a torch, but you don't see anything past it, and you're not really hearing anything. But you hear them like muttering to each other, right? Like you can hear them talking about this thing that they found.
Okay.
Okay, then I will just check the thing. And no, that's saving throw. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, this is like Marauder's map style. This is where you've been. It even has the secret passages dotted on it. So there are more than the ones that you've already been to.
Ooh. Can I tell if any of these secret passages lead, like, to the vault, to the forge?
So you've already taken the one to the vault and the forge. That would have been part of your intelligence check to verify that this is the same thing.
Right.
So yes, There's a secret passage to the vault in the forge. It passes through one of the housing districts. That's where you guys had originally gone. There's the passageway that goes to the housing district from the opposite side of the farm. And there seems to be various other ones that go to a room you haven't been to yet. Basically 3 or 4 or 5 different like areas of the place that you have not been. There seems to be other farms as well, and there seems to be passages through the rocks to get to other areas like this. So there's those that dot the area around where you are now. But yeah.
All right.
So make a note of that, and like if you have a question about like, hey, can I get from here to here, and does this map tell me, do I have the X? I'd be like, yeah, it does. Or no, it does. There doesn't seem to be a marking for that there. So it's definitely something you can ask me questions about while you guys move around in the area.
Okay. All right, so I have a map of secret tunnels of the area that I can.
So it's a map of the whole, like of the stronghold. It's crudely drawn, but it does have like the tunnels on it, which is how you were able to correlate that it's where you've been.
Map of the stronghold and secret tunnels therein. All right. All right. Well, with that in hand, I want to use, I'll be honest, I really want to use these goblin corpses to perform science experiments on that ruby and that primordial. Actually, but I think first we really should get some rest.
I think that's a good idea.
It's been a long day.
So it's been kind of a long day, but it's actually just mid-afternoon. But you're more than welcome to hang out here and then take your long rest. But you have about 4 hours left of the quote-unquote day before you can take another long rest.
Oh my goodness.
Combat takes a while in real time, but combat is like 10 seconds in like actual time.
Yeah.
So.
Again?
Me or Miara?
Miara.
We could always hang out here and figure out which routes we're going to take on the map.
Now we could plot out a route. Yeah, because we could try and... Yeah, because if there's like a side entrance into that big cavernous area that probably has all the prisoners, we could use that. Mm-hmm. And then we could put my other stupid idea to work.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spend some time. Check the map.
Sure.
Darien, can you keep watch?
Yes, sir.
So you guys are gonna just leave the door wide open here and hang out inside?
No,
we're gonna close
the door wide open. God no.
Okay. So my question would be, how's Darien keeping watch if that's the case? If he's inside?
Is there no window?
No. It is.
Why would there be a window? It's underground, right?
Stone.
I don't know. Keep his ear pressed to the inside of the door.
You wanna make him do that, Darien? Do you want to do that?
I would probably rather be outside.
All right, if you want to be the first thing they see, I'm okay with that.
Well, how else would you propose I keep watch?
I don't know.
We also don't necessarily need someone to keep watch, because if someone comes in, we can hear them come in.
Yeah, I'll sit by the door. I guess that makes sense. Like inside, I'll
sure
be guarding the door, I guess.
Yeah,
that is perfectly fine.
Or on standby.
On standby.
Just be ready.
So what do you do while you hang out on standby?
You
try to help them plan, or what do you do?
No, I just kind of get.
In terms of battle plans, I guess I'm
talking about Darien here, Rel.
I know, but I'm just saying in terms of battle plans, I might want his expertise.
I kind of just. He's kind of like in his own head right now. Like, not zoning out, but I guess not really being as. Like, he's not the one he's not the first one to speak up and be like, yo, I think we should do this anymore. He's kind of like, waiting for the others to see what they do.
Soldier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone is playing Far Cry 5 in the background.
Oh. She was playing Watch Dogs. I don't know what happened.
So you guys are laying the best laid plans?
That are gonna get us killed, but sure, why not?
Sure. So what do you need information from me, or you guys just need to talk stuff out?
It would
be both.
It would be really nice to have a visual of the map, but that's a lot to ask for right now.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can get you
kind of what I would want to know is we already know, like, if there's any more passages into the vault and forge than we went through, if there's a secondary entrance, if there's a hidden tunnel leading to deeper within the stronghold, if there's a hidden tunnel leading to that large open area with all the prisoners that we can exploit.
Okay, I only heard that last one. Hang on. Sorry, I was trying to see if I had something prepped for you. I kind of do.
Okay.
Like I said, it's very crudely drawn because I did this for me.
Oh, perfect.
Oh wait, what happened to?
I mean, as long as we get the gist of it, it's not gonna be that bad.
Hey, what happened to my? Oh no!
Oh no!
Did it break?
That
would be the saddest thing. Okay.
I have like the strongest craving for snack food right now. It's not okay.
Okay, you ready for like the worst thing you've ever seen?
Let's do it.
It can't be worse than anything I could draw.
Ready? Map time.
All right.
Map time. Map time.
Oh, I need to put on
just a
global.
bunch of squiggles on a page. I know what this means.
It is. It's a bunch of squiggles on the page. You just wait. I moved you guys to it, but I need to move your characters to it. I think so. You can't, otherwise you can't see it. Right?
What'd you miss?
Right. You guys need your tokens there to see it. I think. I gave it global illumination, so.
Oh wow! We may desecrate.
Oh, this isn't as bad as I thought it would be.
Corpses.
Based on how you described it.
Yeah. Sure.
Let's see.
I didn't include the actual secret passages on here, but I can start to do that now for you.
Is the green circle where we are right now?
No, that is where you started.
Okay.
Oh yeah, because M for mine.
Okay,
got it.
Yep, M for mine.
Okay, H for houses, F for forge, V for
F's
vault. And then, oh wow, so there was like 3 different ways we could have gotten in here.
Is O for Odegs?
Oh, I'm guessing is for open area.
Yeah.
Am I right?
It's all written in Dwarvish.
Dang it! Why didn't I take that extension course?
I know, right? So here we'll do this way, and I will make it a certain color so you guys know what it is. Put it on the map.
All right.
Oh, it doesn't want me to update my colors.
Let's see.
So
let's see. Houses. That's a corridor to the vault, and that's trapped. Okay.
So here, hang on. So there's not all the pathways are listed on here currently.
That's
you guys have taken.
There's 3 Fs on here, so
there's must be more than one forge.
Yeah.
Or they're different words in Dwarvish.
That's true too.
Or literally, I did a couple things that I thought made sense to me at the time, and then now we have a map. I appreciate that, though. That's that. That's this. Okay, that would be that there. This one, there was one that went this. So the highlighted green ones here are all of the secret passages that have been dotted out for you.
Okay. I was going to ask about that.
Black connecting lines are just hallways, right?
Okay.
Like this is just the structure of the stronghold itself.
Okay. Ischius Dingus Primarius.
And yeah, this is what you currently have. This is
my name.
And this here.
Ignas Dingus Erdrick. Actually should have changed the name to Ignas Ballsy as fuck Erdrick after that persuasion roll.
Yeah, so that would be the ones that he would have marked on there right now.
Okay. And because of our intelligence check, we can figure out our positioning where we were on the map.
You figured out where you currently are.
Okay. Can we have that marked?
Yep. I gotta change colors, and it doesn't want.
You are
load stuff.
Yeah, that's essentially what I'm looking for, because then from there we can figure out where we're gonna go. What we can do. Okay.
That little X.
Gotcha.
Okay. So then this must be a farm. There must be another farm over. Can I ping? I'm just gonna try and ping. Yeah.
Should.
Okay. Farm over here. Farm over here. This must be the vault. These must be the traps. Come on. There we go. These must be the housing area. And another one here. I'm going to guess that this big open area is where the prisoners are being kept. All right.
You'd be able to correlate that this here is the hallway you went down that had the guard entrance on it.
Gotcha.
Okay.
The path split here to get to the forge and to the vault, from what I can tell.
Yeah, this must be the forge.
This must be where the forge is.
Yeah.
Because we took a secret path down this way and down this way.
And these are the farms.
So these must be the two farms. Housing development, or holding area.
I'm going to guess housing because we had to pass through one of the housing areas to get to
because this is where we just
forge
were.
and the vault.
We were just over here.
Okay. Wait, this passage here that goes over here, where does it lead? Or where does it start? That's the thing, have we? Because it just goes. Wait.
No,
Sorry. I thought that the center area was a room. I did not really. Yeah, I forgot that these were just other hallways.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Remember, this is like multi-tiered, and some of these are on different like elevations.
Okay.
Only place that we haven't been to that we could probably see some sort of profit from is over here.
Yeah, and we would be able to get into this area from a different plane.
And there's a secret pathway to get to the area I just pointed at.
Okay.
And if they don't know about it, we can at least try to sneak up on whoever might be in there.
Yeah. Wish I knew what that symbol stood for. What does it mean?
Butts.
Probably butts.
Probably butts.
Oh boy, that's the best room then.
Probably butts.
All we can presume is that we've been this way. We've been all this way. We haven't taken a look over in this upper area to see where we can go and what's around here.
Yeah, I feel like we should
figuring out what's over there without being spotted would probably be our best bet. And then from there, we can really formulate what's around us and take it from there.
Do you want to go there now or just hang out here and take a rest?
I think resting's a good idea, and we can try to search out in the next morning.
All right. I'm agreed. I would rather get some sleep, to be honest.
I'm tired. Balmiar's tired. We're all tired. Hurt.
Really tired of these God's damned goblins and orcs.
Yes.
But mostly the goblins.
They're annoying.
Mostly the goblins.
They're a little
Right.
annoying.
So you guys discuss your plans. Darien, you are sitting by the door, listening, I suppose.
What do you
Let's see
think,
if you can hear through solid rock. Give me a perception check.
Watch them.
He
I
was
was gonna
gonna
say,
say
be
solid
crit
rock.
You
What's
don't
the
hear a
end?
whole lot. It's and you put your ear up to the rock. It sounds like a rock.
It sounds earthy.
Let's see. Let's see. Oh wow.
Oh, brother.
Oh no.
Well, that's not a.
It sounds like a rock.
Does it taste like a rock?
No, you're good. You're okay.
Does it feel like a rock?
You it. So you guys you take your rest for 4 hours, and then you continue to rest through the evening. You know what? I mean, I think at any point this is probably the best place for us to stop for today.
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's been about
I can agree.
3 hours.
yeah, I kind of also suggested just taking the rest to make this a good stopping point.
Sure.
Yeah, I think
so
so
you
too.
guys you'll attempt to take your night's rest, and this is where we'll stop for today. So yeah, cool. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Hopefully it was interesting enough with some of the goblin shenanigans.
Oh, yeah.
And now you kind of have a map. I'll try to get you an actual like quote unquote handout that you guys can utilize for this, and
Wait,
you can try to parse it out.
Just to be clear, should we not be adding hit points and hit die back because you said attempt to take a rest?
Yeah, you should probably leave that alone for right now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will,
We'll confirm that
right.
later.
Okay.
I think.
All right.
What could
no
go wrong?
battling yet.
So let's talk about goals because I always forget about this.
Yeah, we can do that now.
So let's take a look at those real quick. Ignis, I don't believe you completed any of yours. Find and save your dad, revenge on ordered poisoning, get to the vault without needing to kill the primordial. I don't think any of those actually happened.
Nope. I'm anticipating next time we will do science experiments with goblin corpses and hopefully accomplish that goal.
Yeah, hopefully. Miera, you still have get info on your village and brother. Want to surprise the enemy prior to combat situation. Congratulations, you did that.
We did
so
a couple
that's
times, or tried to.
it's technically like an easy thing to do. It's not super challenging, but I would say that you probably picked up 100 experience for doing it.
Nice.
Because you did at least go and do a goal with purpose, and I want to reward that, especially for your first completed one. So there you go.
The year 2006 on my sheet.
Nice. So yeah. Oh, and I should be monitoring this. Hopefully, you guys are monitoring your experience a little bit, but you guys hopefully will be getting close to your next levels here soon.
Some more than others because they've been getting.
Yeah. There's going to be differences.
So yeah, and you guys are probably going to hit level 4, but I'm still a ways away from level 5.
Yep.
2700 is this one. So I'm going to add this to your sheet here, Miara. I'm putting 2700 in. Darien, you should be getting relatively close to this then. 23, nice. Okay, so about 400 away. So a couple completions more, and you'll definitely pick up that 4th. So be thinking about what you want to do with that. So Darien, protect Ignis, your secret, and become closer with Miara. I'm not sure any of those were actively gone after today.
Nope.
But yeah, so let's keep
The
that. Oh, and
closest
also
thing was I asked her about her hunting experience. Well, that's not really.
Yeah.
That was kind of like not in the interest of getting to know her. It was more in the interest of, hey, can you track?
Can you
Let's
do
proceed
this?
forward, yeah.
Sure.
That's only
Sure.
C tier game.
Okay. And Miara, I forgot your last one was become closer to the party. Do you guys want to switch out any of these at the end of this session, or you good to hang on to them until beginning of next session?
I'll think about it.
Can we have did we talk about having a group goal?
Yeah, you have slots for your group goals.
Can we make it
Oh,
save
we have
Odeg?
slots?
Yeah, so you have one currently,
Save
which
Odeg.
is
Or find
Carry out
Odeg, I think would probably
arm a
be.
militia.
But yeah.
Save Odeg. Instead of arm the militia, I would say, rescue and arm the prisoners.
Yeah.
On our way to accomplishing that. How many slots for group goals do we have?
3, just like yours.
Oh, okay. So what was it? Find Odeg, rescue and arm the prisoners.
You have one that I'm not going to change. So that's
Okay.
carry out Earl Reese mission to stop the stop Val rule from.
Yeah.
Okay,
his
so
thing.
that's our third.
Perfect.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay.
I was gonna suggest that one anyway, so
Because that's your overarching one.
Yeah.
That's your big boy. So I'm
Yeah.
leaving that in there.
I mean, I was going to
Big boy.
suggest something along the same lines. So
yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's goals for today. I believe that's everything. We'll do. You'll get the rest of your experience for combat after your full rest. You did earn some for that if you complete your full rest and etc. I think that's about it for the game, right?
I think
So let's do some shout outs here. Rel, where can the people find you at?
okay, I am Rel. I play Ignas Ballsy as fuck Erdrick. You can find me on YouTube, youtube.com/relplays, and in fact, I do game reviews, and in fact, a review went up just today on Lightfall, the latest action platformer from Bishop Games, I think was the developer. It's currently on Twitch. I also stream on Mondays and Wednesdays, twitch.tv/relplays, and you can find me on Twitter at reletsplay.
Excellent. Thank you, Rel. Rob. Rob. Rob.
Hello. I have a cat. My name's Rob. When I'm not playing D&D and waking up my cat and holding her and bothering her, you can find me at twitch.tv/bonus_stage_Rob, where I play a bunch of shit. And because I'm good at being a streamer, I have VODs now. They're cool. You missed a stream, which you have if you've never seen my stuff. You missed them all. What are you doing? But it's okay because there's videos now. So the first series that's getting VODs right now is Telltale's The Walking Dead. The third episode of season 1 should be going up probably tonight. It's done. It's edited. I just got to upload it. And so I'm playing that. I'm playing Hyrule Warriors. I play Fortnite sometimes. I do a bunch of stuff. So if you're interested in a bunch of stuff, and sometimes my cat, you can find me there.
Awesome. Thank you, Rob. Professor.
All right. Well, I'm Professor Saccharum. You can find me at twitch.tv /prop_Saccharum. The labels are all right here.
Yep. Nailed it.
And I do a lot of Pokemon variety content, or Pokemon content, and I do some Nintendo variety as well. So if you want to check me out there because you're looking for some good Pokemon content, where else should you look but the best Pokemon professor ever? There you go.
Wow. Okay, that was aggressive.
It's
Hi.
true.
I'm Joel. This is my channel, Runaway Robot. Welcome to DieFall. If you're new here, think about following me as well as all of the other people here. They should show up in the chat there. It's all there. I've got it all set up. My mods should be giving it away. They're all great people. I do Let's Plays and playing different games here, as well as more Dungeons & Dragons content if you're interested. If you have missed previous episodes, because this is episode 19, so you're probably behind, you can watch it all on a playlist on my YouTube channel, Runaway Robot. Additionally, something that we're doing new this week, and you boys, I haven't announced this to you yet either, but you're more than welcome to participate. There is now a discussion forum live at that link there that I just dropped into the chat, where you're more than welcome to discuss this week's episode of DieFall there, ask questions, or talk about stupid shit that people did. and you can do all of that there.
Cool.
So if you would like to, go ahead and go do that. I will do my best to be in and out of there tonight to answer questions, talk about DM things if you'd like to, et cetera, et cetera. Otherwise, I'm going to be editing this episode and putting it up on the YouTube so you can watch it if you missed it. Other than that, my stream schedule this week is on the rest of that website, so you can go check that out. But that's going to be it for me tonight. So I won't be streaming elsewhere until tomorrow. So I'll be streaming tomorrow at 7, and we'll be playing more Dark Souls 3. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me, and I appreciate everything that you, my players, do for me and all the excitement you give me. I love this game. I'm so happy with this.
This is very good.
So I will be here next week. Is everyone good for next week? I know it's a holiday weekend.
So I should be. No, what?
Sorry.
You're out of town?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a 3-day.
I just realized that's Memorial Day. I'm camping.
Boo. Yeah. It's okay. I'm camping.
Yeah.
So here's the thing. You're camping that weekend. I'm camping the next weekend.
Shit.
Oh.
So here's the thing, guys in the chat and stuff like that. Pay attention to our Twitters. We will update if all of us have a possibility of doing it during the week next week. I suggest that we get on that and try to do a Monday, Tuesday type thing. Right? Does that work?
That's potentially doable.
It should be it'll be late
type
but
deal.
Yes.
So, right, Professor.
That's if it's on a Monday and it's on during my regular streaming time, that's actually fine. I mean,
we'll talk scheduling otherwise. Again, follow the Twitters, pay attention to those. I'll keep you updated on scheduling and things like that. Otherwise, it might be a while. This is summer. People go do things for holidays, and it might be a little bit of time in between these.
Yeah,
but
July
if you need more content from us, you have each of our channels that you can go visit and check out.
So
thank you guys again for joining us.
Yeah, and I want to point out, I do want to point out, on my channel, I am just as crazy and stupid in my videos as I am here.
Your streams too. I saw that one city building one.
Mount Dickmas?
Yes.
Jesus. On that note, we're going to end episode 19 of DieFall. Thank you guys for joining us this evening. I hope to see you when we get to see you. And until next time.
Bye, guys. Bye.